Hello, that's the wrong way. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, then I hate OBS. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the finale of Season 3. Season 3, but it's Heat 2 of the Barb Dwyer saga. We're playing all the old NASCAR games leading up to NASCAR 25. We're probably going to overlap quite a bit based on the pace we're currently at, but hey, we're having a lot of fun times. Today we are doing the final 7 races of our 2017 season. Here is the results of the round of 16, which we got to last week. We saw Brad Keselowski, Michael Annett, Ryan Newman, and Denny Hamlin all getting eliminated. Brad Keselowski was a championship favorite, had a really bad round. He had the second most playoff points behind us. Michael Annett was Michael Annett. He won the 500. Ryan Newman, then Denny Hamlin. Pretty disappointing round as well. So that gives us a nice points reset. Let me make sure I'm tabbed in over here. To the round of 12. We have a lot of playoff points because of our wins, because of our stage points we've been able to score. So we will be plus 41 to 8th place. I noticed that this points format is not to the cutoff line, it's actually to 8th place. That's why McMurray's at 0, because he's 0 away from 8th. It really should be to 9th, whether you're cut or below. So really we are going to be starting this round 42 points to the good. So we're going to just have to put together some clean runs. Kyle Busch of Joe Gibbs Racing will be second in the board. Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott, who won a race last round. I think that's his second one of the season. Along with Carl Edwards. So a couple JGR teammates still in it. Same with Furniture Row. Martin Truex Jr. and Eric Jones has been kind of the breakout rookie this season. Both Ganassi cars of McMurray and Larson are in it. A lot of pairs of cars. Here, look, we got a pair of Hendrick. Actually, we have 300 cars. Never mind. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his final season, looking to make a deep playoff run. It's going to be tough, but Talladega is in this round. Remember, Talladega, Dale Jr. won Talladega in the spring, so it'll be interesting. Is it just me or is anyone else's stream buffering now and then? I can check if it's having frame drops. There shouldn't be any, but I don't believe I have gotten any on my end, so I can
try to see this information real quick.
Oh, it's so hard to see this.
The way I have this set up.
Ugh. I have to look around, and even then I can't see it. No, I can't see it. There we go. Okay. It says it's not been having any problems. So give me 1 sec. I'll see if I can get some information out of this. No, I've had no drop frames. Okay. So if it's buffering, it's a you and or YouTube thing. I just want to make sure there's nothing I need to fix on my end. Okay, we're good. Bumblebee, Murph, my house's side room caught fire yesterday. Oh, geez, water heater blew up while I was at work. Getting replaced, plus I have fire damage minor. It's been a shitty week, though. That sounds like it's pretty rough. Hopefully you got some good insurance coverage, and hopefully everyone is all right in that regard. Everyone send some good vibes B's way, and hopefully we can bring some good vibes here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream last Friday. That was super fun. I'll probably turn that into a video, so be on the lookout for that in the next couple of weeks. Speaking of the next couple of weeks, tomorrow we got a fun video. It's not a good insurance is basically legal. Next week we have some fun stuff, but tomorrow we have a brand new video. It is a video that is not a stream highlight. I recorded this last week, so it should be fun. It's a little bit different in terms of what it is, but I really think it's funny. I think you guys will really enjoy it. I'm just curious to see how it's going to do. Trying to switch it up a little bit because recently the content's not been performing super well, so hopefully it'll be good. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's pretty funny and pretty fun. And then me and It's Nothing will be streaming later in the week with a little, I don't know exactly what we're going to call it, but it should be a pretty fun little competition. We're playing some different games. It's going to be kind of like random games. Like I think we're going to do like a GeoGuessr for one of them. So be sure to tune in either on my channel or his channel. I believe that will be on Thursday is the plan. So that should be tons of fun. And then, of course, next week, just a heads up, I will not be streaming at all next week. You did that 25 baseball game, so you should do Super Mega Baseball. I know, I totally did a video on MLB The Show 25 and not Super Mega Baseball. Totally. I need Zillow hunting live. That would be funny. That was an experience. But yeah, I will not be streaming at all next week, but very important, our biggest video on the channel, I think it's my favorite video I've ever done. A little different, a little bit of different vibes from Chase the Championship 1, but it will be premiering on Wednesday, so we'll have at least like a live chat and stuff, and it's the longest video on the channel, so gotta enjoy that. And of course we'll be preparing for the Barb Dwyer saga, which this will be back on April 1st, I believe is the plan. Might have to figure out some sort of April Fool's gimmick to go along with it, or maybe not. Maybe the gimmick is there is no gimmick. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, that's exciting. So we have a ton of silly season news for next season. So shout outs to a few of our good modding friends doing a lot of work behind the scenes for Heat 3. There's obviously some good modding that went into this, but we're kind of switching it up a little bit more, I'd say, than before with Heat 3. So I'm pretty excited. I've already seen a lot of the work that's already complete. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. Yeah, and Josh Berry won the Las Vegas race. That was pretty great. I thought the race itself was fine, but having a winner like Josh Berry certainly improves it. But yeah, I was over... okay, I have a story for you guys. Actually, I'm going to tell the story some other time when I can pull it up for the full experience. But, oh my gosh, I was over in Bainbridge Island, which is by like Seattle, Washington, this weekend, and I had some experiences, let me tell you, but we'll have to save the story time for later because I've been yapping long enough, and I know you guys want to see some racing. So here is the playoff grid, and let us take a look at what we got in terms of the schedule today. There we go. We got the last 7 races. We're going to be starting off with Charlotte, and then we got Talladega, then Kansas, and the round of 12, so I think we'll be good at Charlotte and Kansas. Talladega is always a bit of a wild card. Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix in the round of 8. That might be challenging. We won Martinsville in the spring, but that was more so on track position. So we're going to have to be pretty aggressive. But we have that points cushion, and then, of course, Homestead, the championship. I'm feeling pretty good about this round of 12. Round of 8, I'm a little nervous about. But we've been fast at Homestead, but I don't know how hard Homestead is in this game. I did like a couple laps just to get the screenshot for this stream, and that's about it. So... we'll see. As always, we got 105 difficulty, strict yellows, normal tires, quick qualify, light damage, all that stuff. And I think we're going to be going racing, starting the round of 12 at Charlotte. Got some competitors. I appreciate this game has the little playoff banners, so we know who's in the playoffs and who's not. But yeah, let's get some hype in the chat. We are almost done with Season 3 of this stuff. And we've got ourselves a big points cushion. That's the beauty of... that is the beauty of... Yeah, it's the driver, not the equipment. Beautiful. Yeah, but that's the beauty of the stage racing format, is we've been able to collect some stage points and stage wins. In this new playoff format, we get to keep that past just the initial round, as was the case with the previous 2 races. We get the wall. Not a great start. This is also the last season we'll have this fall Charlotte Oval race, because it will be the Roval starting next season. So, for you Roval fans, get hype. I mean, we've only lost 1 road course race so far this saga, so I think that could maybe be good. I don't know. I don't remember how we did in the 600. I feel... Oh, the 600 went horribly wrong, I'm pretty sure. But didn't it? Eric Jones won this race in the spring. He won the 600, so he's in the playoffs. He's currently a couple points above, so Jones has been impressive. He's definitely Rookie of the Year this season, I gotta tell you. All right, 33rd. On the board, we got a screenshot for the results. Carl Edwards grabs the pole. He, of course, is a chase driver, a playoff driver. Jones, though, nice qualifying effort. This is a little bit shorter. Jimmy Hawk, hello. Actually, let me say hello to people who are here. I can't scroll up because I'm not tabbed out right now, but Bob Pockris, the Bob Pockris, the Denny Hamlin. You guys, of course, the real ones. And Denny's getting a new sponsor probably later today. Braden Bunch, Jimmy Hawk, Bumblebee, Jacob Poole, hello. And just say hello because I can't scroll up at the moment, so I'm just going off of who I can see right now. All right, we're going green. 7 more races, hopefully a 3rd championship. Zoomer Pay, you're set as well. Hello. Denny Hamlin did confirm he's getting a new sponsor, so great job. And Daniel Suarez fan, I think I said hello, but you get a double hello because you're a Daniel Suarez fan, and we love Daniel Suarez here. All right, well, lights out and away we go. Yeah, it's Jeff Gluck said it's most likely progressive, which is hype. You're waiting for a roller coaster? Where are you at, Jimmy Hawk?
Car up top.
Oh. oversent the corner. We got into the back of Stenhouse because I was reading chat. You aren't going to say hello to your driver? Barb, you know you don't deserve a hello because you should not be texting while driving. We've talked about this in the pre-race, and yet here she is insisting on texting while driving. Yeah, I wish Suarez would have won, but also, like, Josh Berry wins epic. Honestly, I was happy with anybody in the top 3 winning. It was either going to be Berry and Suarez, and then, screw you. It was either going to be Berry, Suarez, or Preece. Oh, what? They're wrecking ahead of us. Oh, Jamie McMurray in the wall, and now we're in the wall. Jamie McMurray triggers the big one at Charlotte. I don't know what McMurray did. He got in the wall, and everyone stacked up, and we, of course, get the worst of it. About to get on. Okay, yeah, go enjoy your roller coaster, man. You don't got to be here, but I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I don't know what that was from McMurray. He got in the wall, completely stacked up everyone ahead of us, and then it was just pain. But we'll. Did Barb crash during texting? That was some English. Did Barb crash because of texting? There you go. I would more blame that Jamie McMurray having a skill issue, but sure. Just to continue to push the anti-texting while driving narrative, which is true. Don't text and drive, people. It's not cool. I don't care how talented you think you are. Don't text and drive. It's like my biggest pet peeve. Especially when I'm the passenger, it pisses me off so much. It's like, dude, like, put your phone away for 5 minutes. You don't need to be texting while driving. Also, with a lot of, like, modern phones, they have a lot of handless controls, and you can use, like, your assistant to be like, hey, text such and such, or hey, call such and such. And that's fine. I don't know, big pet peeve of mine. It is funny to joke about, but in genuine seriousness, don't text and drive. Don't do it. Distracted driving's not cool. Good Joey Gase, you do not need to be blocking me for 35th, buddy. Yeah, if you have an older vehicle and phone, like, there's situations in which an emergency happens, but even then, most likely you should call if it's an emergency. Because you are more likely to get an instant response, so, I don't know. Anyways, we're starting to settle back in after that Jamie McMurray skill issue that kind of put us towards the back. But speaking of skill issues, Jamie McMurray and Dale Jr., both playoff drivers, outside the top 30, or right around the top 30, rather. They're 28th and 29th, respectively. So they're not having good starts to their day, but a long race ahead of us, so that's what we got to remind ourselves, considering we are not particularly doing that great to begin with. Almirola, you're not. There's a car low there, buddy, but yeah, that's cute. Oh, there we go. This is, yeah, everyone like it, so Jimmy Hawk screams Barb Dwyer on the roller coaster. I don't really know what people's reactions to that would be. Probably just confusion. Or maybe people wouldn't care, because a lot of people scream weird things at roller coasters. So yeah, like the stream while you're at it. If we win the championship, I do think I have some gifted subs or memberships to give out, so be sure to like the stream. Michael Annette putting together. Michael Annette was 14th, which he outran Hamlin and Newman, I think, in the round of 16. Which honestly, hats off to you, Michael. Well, they will know if they're Murph enjoyers. Man, we're not even at 2,800 subs. The odds of another Murph enjoyer being there and also getting the reference is, like, astronomically low. It's not zero. Keep in mind, it's definitely not zero. Oh, Chase Elliott's also back here as well. It's the odds are not zero. It's just not high. In fact, I'd say rather low. I hate Elliott. I don't hate Elliott. I don't like being 3 wide with Danica and Elliott, that's for sure. So I'm going to kind of lean on Elliott so I don't ping pong into him. Still probably going to end up. Oh, Danica got the wall. Deserved. Oh, we got in Trevor Bayne. Who saved it though? De Benedetto, who has been like a non-factor this season, running top 20. Good job, buddy. I don't like Chase Elliott that much. I just think he's like the most overhyped driver. Like, he's fine. He's very fine. He's pretty talented. He's got the personality of cardboard, which would be fine if he wasn't the most popular driver. The only reason he's the most popular driver is because his dad. And because all the bandwagon Hendrick fans who needed a new driver to root for went to his camp. Okay. Reagan, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? That was a big dick move by Elliott there. Alright, not getting stage points most likely, but we're... Yeah, and being talented but bland is perfectly fine with me. Just when people, like, obsess over him, I'm like, I don't get it. It's like, there's so many better options, in my humble opinion. Yeah, and to be fair, yeah, Jimmy Johnson is also a bit basic, but Jimmy has, like, plenty of personality. His personality is just kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. But I like Jimmy Johnson because he's very humble. He's very... I think part of it is because of how good he was. Like, if Elliott was, like, a multi-time champ, I think... But Elliott would be kind of in the same boat where he's just quiet but deadly, you know, sort of thing. Speaking of Jimmy Johnson, looks like he's there running 18th. He was below the cut line entering this race by a couple points, so... Yeah, I do agree. A lot of Chase Elliott fans I do not care for. There's also some Chase Elliott fans that are awesome people, so... Does not make you good or bad by any means. But he's just very quiet. I think part of it is, like, he doesn't necessarily love that he's the most popular driver. He's just like, I just kind of want to do my thing. Yeah, by the way, we are very close to 2,800 subs, by the way. I think we're, like, 4 away, 5 away, something like that. I'm in the wall. This car is way too tight, by the way. Yeah, like, there's some Chase fans that are great. But there's also some Chase fans that are literally, like, the worst freaking, like, NASCAR fans I've ever spoken to. And I'm like, man, you just suck. I'm contemplating whether I should pit for tires and also loosen up the car. I feel like I'm going to, because I don't really love where the car's at right now. We're not really making up ground. So I think we pit for tires, because we're getting some substantial tire wear. 20th in stage with number 1. Let's see who got stage points. A lot of Chase drivers did not, or playoff drivers. I keep wanting to say Chase. Your stage winner, Carl Edwards. So that's a playoff point, and 10 points for him. Eric Jones up to P4. Larson with a good stage. Martin Truex a couple points as well. We're going to pit. I really don't like the way this car is handling, so we're going to take out some wedge, repair the car, get 4 fresh tires. We're going to be starting in the back, but we'll have way fresher tires and hopefully a little bit of a faster car now. So I'm not too worried. Just got to keep it clean, ideally, while getting through the back markers. Is green flag out for stage number 2 here at Charlotte. I don't necessarily need stage points. I did not watch the Dale Jr. download with Edwards. I heard about it. I saw some clips from it. I usually don't watch/listen to a lot of podcasts. I'll occasionally listen to, like, Action's Detrimental, but I'm not a big podcast guy. But I did listen to most of, like, Action's Detrimental from a couple weeks ago because I went on a run and I was like, I'll listen to a podcast. I don't usually podcast while running, but I wanted to mix it up, and I am ping-ponging like crazy. I mean, I did make a really aggressive move taking it 3 wide there, but still. Hey, I'm probably going to pull a Ryan Blaney on myself, which is I'm way faster, but I'm stuck in traffic. Yeah, 4 wide. What could go wrong, guys? Definitely faster. I think it's a mix of this car finally turns a little better, and we have fresher rubber than all these guys now. And we were faster than these guys to begin with. So, I think someone got the wall there. Yeah, okay, I'm already liking this car a lot better. Why is every NASCAR driver joining the chat? Because I'm friends with every NASCAR driver, obviously. I'm a very famous celebrity, obviously. And everyone's very invested in this totally real... Oh my gosh, Ricky, come up more. Why don't you? You almost if you would have wrecked me, Ricky, I would make the rest of this race as miserable as humanly possible for you. But, luckily, I'm skilled. I am going to run into the back of you, though. Show some displeasure. What is that profile picture on the Kyle Larson? Okay, we're kind of stuck because they're just freight training on the inside here. So, Ricky, get out of the way, dude. Yeah, we're definitely faster. We finished that stage 20th, and we're in 4 laps. We're up to 24th. Just got a text of some kind. I don't know who it's from. All right, let's log in here. YouTube gods won't let you change your name. Oh yeah, if it's a channel name, you can't like change it all that often. Kind of annoying. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Exactly what Zoomerpay says. That is the fake lore. It is the we can go into the lore of like multiverses, but it's not the canon prime lore. We can call that the Earth 2 lore. We're like becoming like DC Comics, where like you guys are canon, but in a different universe than our own.
That was your best lap ever.
Okay, see, I told you, we got speed. We just ran our best lap of the race by like a couple tenths there. So I think I'm going to stay out at the end of this stage. Of all 3 games, which one's the best you played so far? 100% NASCAR 15. It's not even close. I think 15 was fairly easy just because I played so much of it. I think Heat Evolution was the toughest just because the driving model's so bad. This one's enjoyable. There's some races that have been pretty bad, but like this race I've not minded actually. There's been a couple pretty bad races, but overall not too bad. But yeah, easily NASCAR 15. This one is basically just Heat Evolution, but like slightly better. Okay. Car did not want to turn there. Okay. Fun. Yeah, I agree, Jacob, except the only problem is there's only 2 road courses in both of those games. I so wish like that Utechnics would have been around when like NASCAR was having like 6 road courses on the schedule, like freaking like Daytona Road Course, Road America, Rovals. Because I feel like those would be so much fun. Because just the way the road courses are in those games are just really good. But yeah, Heat Evolution easily the worst. Just because like the difficulty spike at Heat Evolution. Some tracks without custom setups on Heat Evolution on 105 are just impossible. That's why we did like, I think we did like 103 difficulty. And then even then, I think that's like our worst statistical season we had. Just because it's so unforgiving. And speaking of unforgiving, this car all of a sudden doesn't want to turn anymore, so that's fun. Can't do Road America on Heat 5. Road America's challenging. It's definitely a track I don't know a whole lot about, just because I'm not used to like the racing lines and such. If Utechnics was still around, yeah, that is very true. Well, we got up to about where we're at, and then it kind of fell off again, so I don't know if we're just not good here, or if we just need to continue to kind of get this draft up here, or what. Oh, Elliott's hard in the wall. Elliott, big problems for the 24. That's playoff implications. Chase Elliott a problem. He's going to drop back quite a few spots. I don't know if he just tagged the wall, or if he had an engine going down, or what. Oh, that's a caution, and the stage is over. Chase Elliott, a huge problem. Yeah, he's back in 27th. He's not pitting, though, so that's interesting. Carl Edwards sweeps the stages here at Charlotte. We'll be restarting 22nd. Yeah, Watkins Glen's my favorite road course, period. I mean, I've been to Sonoma, so I'm a little biased in terms of, like, tracks I've been to, but in terms of, like, popping on a game, or hopping on a game and, like, saying I want to run a road course, it's usually Watkins Glen's when I go to. Jeez, we got a terrible restart there. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. Finally got some draft help. We're just looking for really just like a top 20 here would probably be good enough. Especially considering that some chase drivers haven't been doing so well, and we don't have to finish this round up on the top. There's no real benefit to that, so as much as I would like to win this race and get some more playoff points, we can kind of coast around. Jimmy Johnson's kind of in the same boat. He's just running top 20. He, though, doesn't have that points cushion we have. Edwards is looking to put up a pretty darn impressive run here at Charlotte. Gonna use a draft, I think. Oh, Dale Jr. made it up way to the top 10. Well done, Junebug. Man, I kind of got nowhere to go. Michael Annett. I was giving Michael Annett shit for like barely making the playoffs, but he put together an actually not horrendous round of 16. I mean, he got eliminated, but here he is in the top 20, almost top 15. Michael Annett has been like the star of the Barb Dwyer saga in terms of like random guy finding a lot of success. There's Brad, of course. Brad eliminated last round. Not a whole lot of chase drivers up. There's definitely quite a few that are not having great runs, but looks like Edwards, Larson, who else is up here? Kyle Busch, at least having okay runs. I don't like being stuck on the outside in 1 and 2. It's not fast. Eric Jones, another guy having a good run. Hamlin, of course, eliminated, so don't have to worry about him. Yeah, a top 10 day for us could be pretty good. Probably would all but seal the deal, put us in the next round. So just want to keep it clean here. I don't really like how I keep getting stuck on this outside, though. We'll push Casey. Oh, that's exactly what I was worried about. That's heat physics for you. I pushed Casey and it got my car loose. Alright. Let's see who's around us. Yeah, well, can't really see any more chase drivers. Eric Jones now to P9. But still, P9 is probably going to be good enough to gain on his competition. 3 and 4 I've just never been good at in Charlotte. Kevin Harvick in P13. He has a decent points cushion. Kyle Busch had the most playoff points of anyone who's still in it. Other than us, of course. So a top 10 for Kyle Busch will probably be a more than acceptable day. I think he's grabbed a couple stage points as well. Meanwhile, we're kind of losing ground to him. Yeah, 3 and 4 I just am not nearly as good at, for whatever reason. Unleasher, what's up? Yeah, hopefully we'll grab number 3. Right now we're having an okay run. But ultimately we're going to be relying on those playoff points for sure. Bush got a little loose there, so just trying to see if I can get his draft back. Honestly, that should help us out a ton if we do. Danica Patrick running top 15. How about that? See, some tracks and some corners, I've mentioned this before, the faster AI just have stupid amount of grip. Barb Dwyer. I like that. I like that. Yeah, because it's like a W flipped on its side. If you think about it. I like that. Okay, we're kind of stuck here in 11th at the moment. Just kind of riding around. Carl Edwards has dominated this race. Mithurf. Alright, 25 to go. Still feeling pressure from the 4 car, but I want in the top 10 if I can get it. I think we're just slightly faster than the 18. Dale Jr., a little problem there, but he's having himself a good run. He needs a good run. Jeez, Kyle. Why'd you check up so much, man? See, look, he checked up way more than me, and yet he got like a really good run off the corner. Randall, what's up? Alright, well, I gotta chase him back down. I don't want to move him for 10th. I don't really want to do that. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like I'm a little bit faster than him now. So I wanna get past him. Eric Jones, who won this race, is still putting together a solid run. Or he won this race in the spring, I should state. I oversent that corner a little bit, but not too bad. And Harvick's just got his help from Danica. That's all they're doing. It's windy out there. It's windy here today as well. I went for a run earlier, and then I kind of stopped early because the wind was like bad, and I was just wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and I was like, shoot. Okay, maybe I can get past him here. Dang it.
Car up top.
Ran out of room there. I mean, he did a good job protecting the bottom there, but I hit the apron and that was that. That's fine. how and why did you create something behind Barb Dwyer? Well, I had a lot of people requesting me to do like a season mode series or something, like a Let's Play series. I'm not much of a Let's Play channel per se. Dude, I'm not about to get passed by Danica. Yeah, this car is not particularly great on the long. Danica, you're getting dumped for that. I don't care if you're having your first good run ever. Austin, go away, dude. Man, I'm dropping like a fly now because these guys keep bullying me. Oh. Okay, but yeah, people kept requesting. I don't know what the caution was for, but people kept requesting me to do a season mode, and I was like, okay, I'll do one. Hang on, I need to pause real quick. And I was like, yeah, that could be fun. Now I'm getting a text real quick. So yeah, ultimately that was what I wanted to do, and I was like, I didn't want to do a video series. We do a live stream. Historically, we've done like funny, like play on word names, but they've been more like sexual innuendos, and I was like, I don't really want to do that anymore. Like, it's funny, but I feel like it kind of had ran its course in terms of like the bits. And I was like, Barb Dwyer, like we can do like Barb Dwyer, but Barb Dwyer isn't like a barbed wire fence, because that's a funny joke. But it's also a realistic name, Barb Dwyer. You know, so, and that's kind of how it was born. Oh, Jesus. Oh, of course, I'm the one who gets wrecked from that. Yes. Don't throw the caution. No, just, there's cars. Thank you, God. Bless America. I love how I got screwed from that. Then they didn't throw the caution until I was... Can you confirm if the Bob... Yeah, Bob, a.k.a. Robert Dwyer, is Barb Dwyer's father. Okay, well, we have damage. Oh, hang on. And my freaking headphones just died. Lovely. Hello? Well, I might not have audio for the rest of this race. I knew it because my headphones were not as charged as I thought, so I was like, they're probably going to die, and I had the other one charging, so. Oh, what the heck are we doing? Hang on, chat. It's coming out of my TV now. Everything's gone horribly wrong in like 2 seconds. What the why do you do this? Why do you always make things... Why do you always ruin things, man? Okay. Can I... Okay, alright, there we go. Oh, I can hear it. Okay, sweet. Okay. I was worried it wasn't going to work. Anyways, we're in last now. Yeah, my headphones did die. Well, my headphone did die, but I thought it was charged more than it was, and it wasn't. I noticed that right before stream started, so... And I was like, hopefully they won't die in the middle of the stream, and they did. Alright.
Stay right there.
Jesus. I'm gonna just have no fun getting around these guys, am I? And we got 12 to go. Man, we got wrecked at the worst possible time. I'm just gonna drive through some of these guys. I know we have a points cushion, but I don't really want to waste my mulligan at Charlotte. Get out of the way! You're in 37th, you pathetic loser, Mr. Pink Tire Matt DiBenedetto. Get out of the way! Oh, yeah, pile into me. Jesus, people. I'm so glad the 33 decided, you know what? I'm going to drive directly into the side of the 86 car, just because I feel like it. Alright, let's go. Can we not finish 39th, please? That'd be great, because I'm probably going to lose all our points cushion. Why are we getting terrible restarts now? Oh, because I have damage. Okay, well, I should have pitted, apparently. I didn't realize I had damage. Thank you, Jeffrey Earnhardt, for absolutely nothing. If you block me, I'm driving through you. Don't care. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I genuinely, like, get out of the way, dude. Thank you. Took you long enough. Jackass. Alright. Finally, a little bit of clean air. We just need to salvage some points here. Oh, I didn't. Sorry to our Ty Dillon lords, but I had to. He saved it. Totally. Don't look in the mirror. He saved it. He's fine. See, no caution. All right. I think we had a top 10 car, but ultimately it's been a... I think this is how the other Charlotte race went. It just went horribly wrong for us. Oh, and I just... We're just plowing through people, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. If you're gonna be in the way, get off the track, man. I got a championship to win, and you guys are... just... nothing but obstacles for me. Title inside. You saved it. It's okay, Ty. Ty, I'll write you a check in the mail. Everything's okay. Alright, top 25 is acceptable, I guess. Oh, Kyle Busch is way back here now. Same with Jimmy Johnson, Jamie McMurray. Jimmy Johnson might be put in a must-win if he didn't put together a good run today. Alright. 4 to go. I'm hoping we can pick up a few more spots before all thing is said and done. 24th isn't horrible, but it's not good. Yeah, we're intimidating it right now. This much is true.
Clear low.
Busher, can you go away, please? Dude, Busher, just go away, man. I don't want to race you for 20... Okay. Okay, buddy. That's how it's going to be. I will send you to the Shadow Realm.
Stay high.
Don't underestimate me. Let me clear you. Thank you. Alright. Okay, come on. See if we can get a couple more spots. We're not in last of the playoff drivers, at least, I think. 2 to go. 1 driver, I think, well, we can't tell who's leading, but I think it's probably Carl Edwards, if I had to guess. He's dominated this race from start to finish. Now, we had a points cushion. We're going to lose probably a decent chunk of that cushion with our results here today, but we're able to salvage at least something out of nothing. Just not a good day. Straight up, man. Not a good run. 37 is GTG Doherty, I'm pretty sure. White flag in the air. Next flag ends the race. And I don't even think we're going to catch Kyle Busch here. So 23rd, it looks like, for the opening round of the round of 12. So not ideal. Hey, well, Busher was asking for it. He was asking for it. Checkered flag in the air. I can't tell who won. But we come home 23rd in the opening race. Oof. And wreck it after the line. Okay. Well, not ideal. But could have been worse. Could have been worse. So, did we outrun any playoff drivers? I don't think we did. Wow, that's unfortunate. Carl Edwards sweeps the stages, gets a win. Dale Jr. with a great run. Important to note. We're still plus 25. Carl Edwards locks himself in. A little bit of a mix-up now. Eric Jones looking comfortable. Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, and Dale Jr. are tied. Clint Boyer's 2 minus him. Jimmy Johnson, though, is away behind. So we have a points cushion still. Could have been worse, but we're going to need to probably score some stage points at Talladega if we can. Which we were decent at Talladega. So Talladega, once again, here's the playoff standings. 25 points to the cut line as we run here. Edwards, the first one to lock himself in. Not this guy, unfortunately. Okay. We're not going to qualify because qualifying is useless here, but we will see where everyone lines up. Kyle Larson towards the back, not good for him. Ty Dillon pole! I repeat, Ty Dillon pole! Chat, we won. Ty Dillon on the pole. Okay, well, it's Talladega time. Once again, if we get left out to dry just at the start of this race, which sometimes happens because this game sucks, we are allowed to pause glitch, but that's the only situation. I don't think we will, because this game's way better than Heat Evolution with that. Or really way better than NASCAR 15 is terrible with that. Ethan, NASCAR fan, hello, how are we doing? Alright, green flag in the air at Talladega. Our goal is to make it up to the front as quickly as possible, try to score some stage points. We have a points cushion, but it doesn't mean much. But I'm confident with Kansas next week that we'll be fast there, so... not a great start at Charlotte, but it could have been a lot worse, and it tried to be a lot worse, but we made up for it. Man, that inside line just completely died there. What the heck? Okay.
Hold the bottom. Still there.
We're going to be drafting here. Who's cooler? Chris Pratt? Well, Chris Pratt's obviously cooler. What kind of question is that? I mean, we don't call Barb Dwyer so cool. I don't think it's possible to be cooler than Chris Pratt. Because he's just so cool. Now, in terms of better driver, probably Barb Dwyer.
Hold your line.
I'm pissed off at that 33 for Charlotte, so I'm going to move him out of the way if I can here. And then drop back down behind the Benedetto because we can't get a run to save our life. The big thing about this game is if you don't have someone behind you, your runs just die out. I don't know why it is. Like, once we get someone behind us in the draft, if we get a couple more rows up, we'll be, like, way faster all of a sudden.
All right.
Take it 3 wide for whatever position this is, like 34th. I haven't seen any playoff drivers other than Larson. So, Kyle Larson, not known for his super speedway skill, is not looking great at the moment. Oh, big checkup for Danica. We'll take the spot. Good, we need to get the spot. We're not going to wreck Danica. I don't want... At least not on purpose.
Stay right there.
I see Kyle Busch. So, we're trying to break into the top 30. Ryan Newman falling back. I'm telling you, once we get into the draft, we're like way faster. Our goal is just to get some stage points. A stage win would be awesome, but particularly just stage points. Derek Cope running top 30, even though I kind of have hated him in this series. I'm ready to put our differences aside if necessary. Hitting 203 into the corner there. Going pretty fast. I think that's Harvick in the lead. To be honest, I can't really tell. Kind of booped Kenseth out of the way. Try to get a run down this backstretch, pass a few cars if we can. 205, 206 there for a second. We're continuing to make up ground after the start of this thing. There's Denny Hamlin, I see. Eric Almirola behind us. The last super speedway race of the season, so we were winless at super speedways. I mean, we've had some good runs. Top 5 at Daytona, we kind of threw away a win opportunity there, and then finished second here in the spring to Dale Jr. 6 to go in stage 1. I'm going to peek to the inside of Cope here, try to get the draft from Logano, and that's exactly what we do. Except our run just completely dies out for some reason. Because, yes, man, why did our run just completely die there?
Right there.
Like, our run just completely just fizzled out. That was crazy. Like, why did we just lose, like, 2/10 on the 55? Out of nowhere. That makes no sense to me. Gotta love this game. Okay.
Still there.
Let's log back in. Not looking super likely for stage points here in stage number 1, but maybe stage 2. Is Cody Ware innocent? I mean, he's innocent of being a good race driver. Alright.
Hold your line.
Don't know why I'm on the apron. Yep. That's game death. Yep.
All right.
Love that. Well, I'm glad we have the points cushion because things are not going well to start today. I'll tell you that much. Car drifts on the apron and then drifts on the apron. We'll be fine though. I'm not too worried. Points cushion is good. I think we can get some stage points. It's a long race. Even though this car, I don't know why it's always Talladega versus Daytona. Talladega cars suck. Like the handling of these cars should not be as bad as they are, but they are just terrible. Penalty incoming. I don't think you're going to get a penalty for losing positions by hitting the apron. However, we did lose a race in 15 because we got penalized. And that gave Michael Annett a win. That started the whole Michael Annett saga. within the Barb Dwyer saga. Okay, let's kind of get recouped here. I'm going to shove Kenseth low here because I want the spot. Thank you. Bit of an aggressive move, but I don't care. Not my problem. Carl Edwards locked into the round of 8, but 7 more spots still up for grabs, and right now we're not doing a whole lot other than just driving around in a circle, which, go figure.
Still there.
But we got 3 to go in the stage. Like I said, stage points not looking likely, but try to get some more track position if we can.
Hold the bottom.
And mainly just to see where our other playoff opponents are. I see a couple of them up ahead. I see Kyle Busch just inside the top 20 here. Larson probably going to have a steep... What's heavier, a pound of feathers or a pound of steel? So true.
Hold your line.
Jaden McMurray had a pretty bad run at Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken, rather, and he's doing okay, but probably not good enough at the moment. Don't know who that is ahead of him. I think that might be Edwards, actually, but Edwards is locked in, so don't really have to worry about him. 2 to go in the stage. Looking to maybe break the top 20 if we can.
Hold the bottom. Hold your line.
And I think that's Jimmy Johnson to the lead. Jimmy Johnson, not a great Charlotte race. He's currently 12th in the points standings, but currently in the lead here at Talladega. Yeah, the qualifying here is broken. That's why we didn't even qualify for super speedways, because it's not even worth it. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson trying to get some big stage points. That could be a big point swing for him if he could get it done here. But he has 1 more lap to hold him off. We're not actually like completely out of the question of stage points. What I miss, I don't know how long you've been gone, but a 23rd at Charlotte, I guess. And pretty not great race for us. But we're up to the top 20 here in stage 1 at Talladega. There's a white flag in the air for... Actually, there's not a white flag in the air. I always say that. Like, white flag in the air for stage 1. I'm like, but they don't display a white flag. Ty Dillon, your pole sitter, is not looking to get stage points, but it's Jimmy Johnson. A 10-point swing could be huge for him, as well with a playoff point if he could get it done. Eric Jones up here as well. You did scream Barb Dwyer. Amazing. Dale Jr. up here as well. Junebug could make a round of 8. That would be crazy. Into 3 and 4. Jimmy Johnson on the outside. I think that's... I can't even tell who that is. Chase Elliott maybe on the inside? Or Kevin Harvick? I don't think Jimmy's going to get it. I don't think he's got the push on the outside. Coming to the line for the end of stage 1. We're going to just miss out on some playoff points. Or some stage points, rather, as Johnson kind of gets shuffled back. Unfortunate for him. Yeah, stage 1 is complete. We come home 17th. And I would love to be able to scroll up, but I can't. Thank you, game, for that. Everyone's pitting, so... Casey Kane wins the stage. Chase Elliott. Jimmy Johnson still gets 4th, though. He's going to get a half a can of fuel. Actually... Lots remaining estimated fuel. Actually, why would I pit? We can make it. I'll take the track position. I don't want to pit. I'll take the track position. We can make it on fuel.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Okay.
I would rather take the track position.
Going green. Green flag. Green flag. All
At least I think we can make it on fuel. It'll be tight, but stage caution should help. And we were like 3 to the good. And honestly, a stage win and some stage points are more important in my mind. So, green flag in stage number 2. Also, I don't trust my pit crew to not lose me like 20 positions on pit road for no reason. So yeah, a lot of Hendrick cars up front. Casey Kane won stage number 1. Chase Elliott came home just short, and same with Jimmy Johnson, but some big points for those two. And they're hoping to get some more points here in stage number 2. So are we. As Casey Kane's going to dive it to the outside. Has an inexplicably huge run, so does Kurt Busch.
right.
Casey Kane's going to take the lead.
Low. Low.
And Chase Elliott's going to punt us into Keselowski.
Far inside.
And the big one at Talladega. Got punted into. Well, so much for the not pitting strategy. And of course, we get the worst of it, as always. As always, we get the worst of it. I mean, I chopped down a little bit, but he sure decided to send me right into the 2. And that's a pretty brutal wreck for us. And I will... I don't know. This game controls are bad, so I don't know if I chop down or not. Because you try to turn left, sometimes it barely turns you, and sometimes you turn a crap ton. But definitely not happy with that, to say the least. And there goes our strategy call.
Stay low. Keep it right there.
Okay, well, let's lock in here. Ultimately, a lot of race left. Unfortunately, our hopes for stage points are all but gone. So they have a lot of ground to make up and not a lot of time, and we have front end damage that's permanent. So, thank you, Chase Elliott.
Stay right there.
Even if it wasn't his fault. So, we'll lock in though. We'll be fine. I have faith.
Stay right there.
Ultimately, just need to kind of take it slow here. Get some track position. Denny becoming Mr. Progressive? I hope so. Dwyer equals Chiefs. Don't ever compare Barb Dwyer to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hold your line.
That is just a criminal thing to do. Because
Stay right there.
Patrick Mahomes looks nothing like Barb Dwyer. And also,
Still there.
Barb Dwyer is cooler than Taylor Swift. Do not associate Taylor Swift with Barb Dwyer. How about that? Hopefully Kansas can be good for us, even if...
Hold your line.
Dude, why can't we... This front end damage might actually be, like, really screwing us over here. Jeez Louise.
Easy. Hold your line.
I just need some track position before the end of the stage.
Hold your line.
We had that points cushion. Gonna have to rely on it again because Chase Elliott decided he hates women. True, Braden, true. Alright, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Hold your line.
Let's go. Let's lock in here. And Kyle Larson's not looking good for you Larson enjoyers, but he did pretty well at Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. So, but he's doing pretty bad here today.
Stay low. Still there.
Dude, this car is just not making any progress, man.
All right.
That was the case at the start of the race, is like, you have to be a little ways up in the pack to get any sort of speed, it feels like. At least to get any sort of runs, that is.
Still there.
Oh, nice. Why is my car sliding at Talladega game? What are we doing?
Hold the bottom. Still there.
The 32 cars tires look like that because Matt DiBenedetto's special. It's totally not because it just didn't load the wheel texture on his car for some reason, because of all the mods. I still don't really know why that is. I don't know if I just didn't put a file in that I was supposed to, but it's kind of funny, so we roll with it.
Keep it right there.
We always know where DiBenedetto is on track because his wheels are just pink. There we go, a couple spots. It's weird that you have to like poke your nose in, and that's like the only way you can get spots. 2 to go in stage number 2. There's Busher. I will say, well, I might not do it this race because I feel like wrecking people in this game at Talladega is not very easy to do. I will gladly have some payback on Chase Elliott. I will be the Denny Hamlin. If needed.
Hold your line.
Trying to get a few spots before the end of the stage. Track position is important until you get sideswiped or sideswipe yourself or whatever happened with us and Chase Elliott. Hey. Okay, never mind, Denny. I'll let you do it. If Denny wrecks Chase at Martinsville, then it was meant to be. Alright, one more time to go. Here in stage 2. Can't quite tell who's up front.
All right.
I think that's Chase Elliott, actually. Jimmy's kind of fading back. Man, it looked like Jimmy had an opportunity there for a second, but unfortunately,
Keep it right there.
not going super well. Brad's making it 3 wide all by himself and somehow going like 207, so I think Brad's got a cheating car. I would like one more spot, if possible, just because I want to start on the inside. Sweet.
Easy. Hold your line.
Or maybe 2 more spots I'll take.
Car there.
And coming to the line, I think it's Chase Elliott. We'll get a confirmation, but Elliott, I believe, wins stage 2. And we come home 23rd, so no points in either stages here at Talladega for us. Let me verify, but I believe... No, it was Clint Boyer over Ty Dillon. Oh, I thought Elliott had it for sure. Jimmy Johnson does get a point, same with Truex, Harvick, and Elliott in terms of playoff drivers. Oh, Clint Boyer's a playoff driver. I keep forgetting. Boyer's in the playoffs. So, that I keep forgetting that Clint Boyer exists. Yeah, Ty Dillon. A Ty Dillon win would feed families, I'm just saying. Ty Dillon win would go crazy. He almost won Bristol this season as well. Ty Dillon's kind of having a breakout year. In his 3rd season of the Barb Dwyer saga? Yeah, because he was in Heat Evolution. That would feed the continent of Africa. I love that. Alright. Ultimately, I think just the top 10 would do it for us, but I would like more. I don't like 23rd. That's where we finish at Charlotte. I don't think that's going to be good enough, especially considering that a lot of playoff drivers are ahead of us. So let's see what we can do here in stage 3. We got about 14 laps to do it, and I slid up. Oh my gosh, car, what are we doing? Brad Keselowski, you are dead. And the huge one, and we're flipping. I've gotten punted this race twice. I'm kind of getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of it. And Keselowski was involved in both. Granted, it was Elliott's fault the first time. Yeah, we're fine. She's good. You know what? Chat, I kind of want to pause glitch because I feel like I've been bullshitted. And I don't like being bullshitted, but I'm not going to. Because ultimately, we're going to see what we can do on our own merit. And we'll be alright. But I kind of want to. Because I feel, once again, like I have been bullshitted. And I don't like that feeling. I actually was coughing earlier, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting sick or if I just, like, got some crap in my lungs from running in the wind earlier. Because I was coughing, like, heavily a couple hours ago, and now it's kind of gone away. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting sick or if I'm just dealing with that crap. So, yeah, get out of the way, Jeffrey. Yeah, Larson's not really done much this race, all things considered. Brad Keselowski just ended my race. I mean, it works. Yeah, I hope I'm not sick, but honestly, I haven't been sick for a while, so if I am, I'll be like, yeah, that was kind of due. That's how it be. Oh, Harvick kind of got shuffled out on the outside. That's good news for us. Murph turned gay. What does that mean? I wouldn't say that's a great Larry. Oh, I saw a clip of Larry McReynolds, and it's the funniest thing ever. I need to see if I can find it. It was on Instagram. And it was, like, it was a qualifying thing in NASCAR and Speed, and there's, you know how they had, like, those movie ads pop up in the bottom left? And there's one for Ice Age, and it was, like, Sid banging the bongos, and Larry was, like, in the middle of talking about strategy, and he's like, what on earth is that? And it was so funny. Like, it completely broke his concentration. Why are we spamming rainbows in the chat? Jeff Gordon is not here. It was so funny. I genuinely laughed so hard. I need to see if I can find it for y'all. It's the start of the Ice Age, Larry. I think it was Ice Age is the dinosaur one, which is the best one, by the way. Bro, why is my car slipping like that? Try not to be gay challenge. That's crazy. Alright, can we lock in and not get screwed over this race? We've just had a really bad round of 12. I feel like we haven't been super fast, and we've also just been screwed by a lot of stupid things. So, ultimately, we've had to rely on this points cushion, and hopefully, we have a good run at Kansas. Because I think we're going to need it. Was it 2009? I don't know what year it was. I saw it as an Instagram reel, so I can't really say I have much information on this. Whatever year Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs came out, I guess. Probably around then, 2009, 2010, if I had to guess. Couldn't really tell you, to be honest with you. Alright, we're making up some ground finally. At the very least, we're passing some of our playoff competitors. It is 2009? Okay. Hit the WO line. NASCAR is going to kill me. Hi, AJ. What's up? Is that Ty Dillon lead? Chat, I think Ty Dillon is leading right now. Chat. I will sacrifice a championship if it means we get a Ty Dillon win. Like, I would take that deal. I mean, yeah, I would take the deal. Edwards is locked in, so we don't have to worry about him. So just give me the spot, Carl. In other words. Top 20 is solid. Oh, caution! Out on the racetrack for something. And yes, Ty Dillon is currently leading the race, chat. Jamie McMurray a problem. He's a chase contender. As Ty Dillon leading him to green with Dale Earnhardt Jr. on his outside. And we're green with going to be 3 to go. And we got a heck of a restart. I'm going to take it 3 wide, sure. Making big dick moves, trying to get some passes. There we go. What a restart for us. There we go. Hopefully we can keep the momentum. Ty Dillon's up here. Jimmy Johnson's up here. Finally, we're up front when it counts. Or at least on the... Brad, you're lucky I'm not about to door slam you here, buddy. Because I am very angry with you. Actually, I'll move Truex out of the way just so you lose the draft. How about that? I mean, he didn't quite lose the draft. Oh well. Alright, well, Ty Dillon on the outside. Is that Michael Annett? I swear. Paul, don't you even dare, dude. If you wreck me, I would actually remove you from the series. I would just replace you with another driver. I would mod in a different driver. Just to spite you. 2 to go. I think... Oh, it's Ross Chastain versus Ty Dillon, I think. Or is that... No, that's Michael Annett. It's freaking... Chat, it's Michael Annett. Why is he inevitable on the super speedways? Chastain's right there, so it's not... Oh my god, dude. Is Michael Annett about to win another race? No, it's not Ross. It's Annett. Ross is on the outside there. Yeah. Ty Dillon falls back. Michael Annett to the lead. Coming to 1 lap to go. Here at Talladega. Bro, what is going on? Oh, maybe someone's making a move? I don't know. Just give me a top 15 game. Just give me a top 15. I won't be, like, happy, but I'll be content. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bake. We're about to see Michael Annett grab another Super Speedway win. I don't even know who's pushing him, but please make a move. Please. Why is he so good at the Super Speedways? I want a top 10 if I can get it here. Michael Annett. Oh, we got a move on the outside from somebody. I don't know who that is, but someone's making a move on the outside. Coming down to the wire. Annett trying to block a couple lanes of traffic. They fan out through the tri-oval. That's deserved, Chase. Because the big one across the line, we will take P12. Honestly, deserved for earlier, Chase. But we'll take P12. That should be good enough for points. It could have been better. I'm pretty sure Michael Annett won this race. Should have done that earlier. I agree. Eric Jones 30th. Not good for him. Larson and McMurray catastrophically bad. Jimmy Johnson won! Wait, Jimmy Johnson won? What? Jimmy Johnson won it. He took it from him. We can't see the replay now. Are you kidding me? Okay, Jimmy Johnson just stole a win at Talladega. I thought Annett had it. Clearly not. Jimmy Johnson got it done. By 3/100ths of a second. Oh, wait, never mind. That's us. What? Yeah, Jimmy Johnson got it done. Probably got help from Dale Jr. That's huge for him. Wow. Actually, Jimmy's only a 6-time champion because he didn't win 2016. In this reality. Let's take a look at the playoff standings. Okay, we're 19 points to the good. Actually, we are technically 26 points to the good. Because, let's see the line. Jamie McMurray's in a must-win. Larson's not looking good. Jones and Busch below the cut line. Pretty close, all things considered, but Johnson and Edwards getting the win. Kansas, this should be an important race for us. We have a decent cushion, so I'm not too worried, but I would like to have a smooth day at Kansas. That would be nice. Maybe a stage win or two, at the very least. But I don't remember how we did in the spring here. I think we did good. But Jimmy Johnson grabs his second win of the season at Talladega. I was not expecting that. And he will make it to the round of 8. For the third straight season, he made it to the round of 4 in 2015. And then he was a round of 8 elimination in Heat Evolution, just barely. And now he's once again back in the round of 8 with his second win of 2017. And he'll have some more playoff points when the points reset. Alright, we're here at Kansas. I think did we win this race? If not, we were pretty darn fast here, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of washed up a little bit through the corner there. Okay, washed up a lot of it. Okay, well, we're qualifying. Just fuck it. Don't even qualify. Lap was screwed. Harvick on the pole. I hit the wall and I was like, yeah, my lap's over. Okay. What the heck, car? Why'd you almost go in the wall there at the start? Green flag in the air at Kansas. Wait, hang on. I need to make sure this headphone is not going to die. Okay, this headphone's got plenty of battery. Cool. Aurora fell off. I think a 23rd and a 12th place, we're going to be okay. It's not good. Okay. Never do that again, Matt, or I will send you to the shadow realm. Some of these motherfuckers. You guys really be fighting as hard as you can for like 39th, and it pisses me off. Jeez Louise. Like, just let me pass you. I will pass you because I'm about 20 seconds faster than you. And y'all just want to make it as difficult as possible. I will just drive through you because you are a worthless piece of garbage. You're in a junked race car. I am back here because I hit the wall in qualifying. Not because I am anywhere in the same league as you. We are not the same. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. You all are but mere nuisances to my existence. Oh. Save it, Michael. He did not save it at all. Okay, well, great start, guys. Great start. I'm telling you one more time to do better. What do you mean me? You're the driver, Barb. Excuse you. Okay, my car just doesn't go now. Lovely. I love this game so much. Such a great accomplishment of mankind. It is way better than Heat Evolution. It's still not great. This is still, like, at best, a D+ video game. For those of you who are tier list enjoyers, but it's better than F tier, which is Heat Evolution. I said at best is a D+. I think D might be more fair, but I will say, like, coming off of Heat Evolution, this game is way better. C flat, nah. This game does not deserve a C. C is the definition of fine. This game is worse than fine. It's an improvement. I would say Heat 3 is a C flat. B minus, that is absurd, bro. Now, this game, because think about it in a grading scale. D basically means you pass, but you barely pass. That's what this game is. It's, see, like, look at that. Michael Annett just dumped me. I mean, he actually dumped Chastain. That was terrible by Annett. He caused all that. The ping-ponging is terrible. I can understand a C, but to me, this is, at best, D+. I don't think I could willingly give this game any better than the D+. That being said, Heat Evolution is an F. I would give 15 an A-. That would be sharp. We're talking about grades, but I don't think we're talking about music. But if you enjoy this game, good for you. I'm actually having a decent amount of fun with it. Even though there is still that, like, early Heat game BS, particularly like the ping-ponging car contact. Not very good in responsive controls. Well, Edwards and Jimmy both running top 20. Oh, McMurray's in a must-win, basically. He's minus, like, 44 to the cut line. Remember, so we're just looking for spots here before the end of the stage. We're fast, though, man. We are, despite adversity, we are driving our way up to the top 20 before the end of the stage, and maybe then some. But it's going to be Kevin Harvick, the closer, looking to close out stage 1 here. I'm going to back off. I don't really want to deal with whatever you guys are cooking up here. Dennis, that's a terrible block. Give me 17th, Carl. Thank you. Okay. Michael Annett, bro, is kind of cooking. I'm kind of upset how much the 46 has been cooking. But yeah, Kevin Harvick and Clint Bowyer with a good run. Remember, Bowyer is in the playoffs. Like, Boyer's been like the most, like, nothing playoff driver in terms of, like, he's just kind of here. But we keep forgetting that he's here. So Johnson and Edwards clinch, 6 spots still up for grabs. We have a pretty good points cushion. I think if we were able to score at least, like 4 or 5 stage points, we will probably be locked in. Not a good round for us, though, by any means. I feel like we're fast, though. I'm feeling pretty good about this race car, so, which is the first time I could say that this round. With Charlotte, our car was extremely tight, and we had some bad luck and some skill issues. Speaking of skill issues, holy cow, car, what is that? Michael Annett, don't make it 4 wide, but yet you almost made it 4 wide. Good job, buddy. Okay. Sorry, I got squeezed by this quirky fella. Okay, I don't know what on earth that was, or why a spinning car was going faster than me, but here we are. You don't actually know music? Yeah, B sharp and C flat are the same thing. This is true.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Nice. Here. Going green.
Okay, can we
Hold high. Hold your line.
can we please fire off better car? Brad, you have been testing my patience. You're lucky I'm not in a position to dump you, because I would 100% do it with absolutely zero remorse, Brad. I don't know if you're just pissy because you missed the round of 12, because my name's Brad Kozlowski. Club Penguin car win? Yes. If this stream hits 100 likes, I'll drive a Club Penguin car in the Barb Dwyer saga at some point. Alright. Ooh, stage points potential? Chase, that was terrible. Oh, and of course, I'm the one who gets punted out of the way. I love it. I love this game, how there's like an issue, like Elliott cut across the nose of Dylan that chucked everyone up. I hit Dylan, and then I get punted. I'm the only one who sees any consequence there. You love to see it. That's the thing about these heat games, is the AI, like, AI on AI contact seemingly does nothing. It just doesn't affect them. But, like, look, I barely get touched by a bush there, and my back end just, whee! Cyber Scourge, what's up? Okay. Can we, like, get some speed in my car, please? Brad, you are so dead, dude. Like, I'm sorry. Why did that get me loose? What are these physics, bro? Turn them. You can't turn cars in this game. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Like, the only way I can wreck him is by just driving into the back of him, and even then it's like a coin toss. Because the game's physics are so bad. Hi, Jamie.
Hold your line.
Yeah, I'm just having a tough time, man. I don't know what is going on today. Jamie, I'm not afraid to punt you if you get in my way. You got in my way. And yet, that time punting didn't work. I drove right in the back of him and nothing happened. But sometimes I'll do that and they'll just completely just spin out because I, like, touched a pixel of their car. It's so weird. That's like my thing I hate about these early heat games. See, look, almost the same exact situation. That time he got extremely loose. And look, he's doing just fine, and it just slowed me down.
Stay right there.
Get off the wall, car. Good God. Jeez Louise, dude. Oh my gosh, this is getting annoying. We're staying out. Your stage 2 winner, also Kevin Harvick. So, good job. Murph Turn Kozlowski. I intend on doing it, but also I don't want to waste my time. But also deserve, Jamie. I had to wreck someone. I had to get my rage out on somebody. Alright, we're green for stage 3. Kyle Busch taking it 3 wide immediately. You love to see it. Actually, it's to the detriment of Kozlowski, so I'm fine with it. Brad, you're out of the playoffs. Quit being annoying. Jimmy, don't do that. Oh, and Michael Annette decided he wanted to do the same thing. He wanted to mimic the champ himself. Good going, you moron. Fun fact, if there's a car underneath you, cutting that car off is not a good idea. Crazy concept, I know. Even though I just did it, because I was trying to get down to the bottom, because if you run the top in this game, you're just screwed. Oh, see, that was exactly what I'm talking about. I did that to, oh, and there I go. I hate this game. This is what I mean by D+ at best game.
Ready. They're about to throw the green.
Because we actually like need to lock in, or else we might be out.
Careful.
Okay, can we please lock in? Time to take over. Bro, like, I touched a pixel of your car. Where was that before when I, like, slimmed right in the back of him? It's so weird. I don't know if there's, like, an RNG thing or if it's a weird physics bug.
Low.
Jeez, ping-ponging in this game blows.
Yellow flag.
Didn't want a caution. Okay, lovely. Pause glitch. We're not going to pause glitch unless 90% of you say to pause glitch. Right now, though, it's going quite horrendously.
Green coming. Nice smooth here. Going green. Here's the green.
There's 3 people driving this car. 3 people driving this car, and it's still going horribly wrong. That's impressive. Okay, we actually need to lock in. Because this is a catastrophically bad round of 12. Granted, I think some of that has been just getting screwed. And I don't love that. We have fresh tires. We have some time.
Still there.
Muster up a top 15. We'll be okay. I hope. Hello, Mr. Annette. I'm still pissed off at you. I'm pissed off at like 12 different drivers at this point, man. There's a lot of people I am not happy with.
Clear. Car outside.
How are you spinning but going just as fast? I don't get it, man. Yeah, I am the weak link. This is true. Interesting move there, Carl.
Both sides.
Blocking the faster car down to the apron. Okay, we are fast though, man. Like, I'm confident in that. Jeez, the car just snapped loose. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I don't see who that is, but welcome to Bottom Gear, mates. I'm locking in. I'm getting a little flustered. Thank you for subscribing. We should be close to 2,800. In which case, if we hit that today, that's awesome. I'm a little stressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling some stress for the first time since like episode 1 of this season, because things are not going well. Things went really well last episode, so they're bound to balance out.
Hold your line.
I read chat. I saved it though. Okay, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be reading you the rest of the day because I have to look away, and I'm not gonna be doing that because that almost just cost us the race. And I don't love that. So. I think top 15 is good enough. It's not good, but it's good enough.
Right there.
Ultimately, I see McMurray up here. He's not going to be good. Bush is below the cut line, so if we can find him, we'll be good. We had a decent points cushion, so like, we'll be fine. Just we need, like, 15th is okay. And I think we can get that. We have way fresher tires, and we've been really fast. We've just been having not a good day, to say the least. Top 20 is probably good enough as well, but like I'm not really wanting to risk that.
Clear high.
The top 10 obviously would be great. I don't think that's going to happen. Jimmy's locked in. Jamie's basically out of it, so these guys don't really matter other than just getting the point for being ahead of them. Man, car did not want to turn there. Okay, 8 to go.
Out there. Great lap.
Yeah, if I can get to like 14th, we should be fine. Did not like what Jamie just pulled there. I thought the inside lane was going to be open, and he said, just kidding, no it isn't. And Dale's not too far ahead of us, so we should be fine. Okay, that's twice now, Jamie. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, can you guys stop?
Clear.
Y'all are just making this as difficult as possible. Jamie, I'm going to dump you if I get back to you in it. Because I'm tired of you. You're not going to win this race, so just quit being a pain in the butt. That's all you're doing. All you're doing is just inconveniencing me. Your entire existence is just to be annoying, and I don't appreciate that. 6 to go. Alright, Barb's already crashed out. Okay, if you go down to the bottom, I'm going to actually... Okay, good.
Stay low. Hold
I'm
your
going to ease
line.
you up a little bit. Bucko. Alright. Well, I was hoping to get a few more spots, so hopefully we'll be alright. You guys need to stop doing that. Yeah, wreck. Deserved. Yeah, I think you'd be Murph. This is true. I have the inside lane. I'm on the inside lane. They say, no, it's mine now. Don't chop down. It's that easy. Alright. Hopefully 16th is good enough. That's all I gotta say. If it isn't, well, it's Jover. we catch Kurt? Probably not. Jamie, do not even think about it. Mr. McMurray. Do not even... I don't even want your brain to even think of the notion of whatever you're scheming, because I don't like it. Go away. Go away. Dude, this car is not turned now. Are you kidding me? Jamie's gonna pass me. No, you're not. Go away. 2 to go. Just hoping 16th is enough. Really hope it is. And I really hope Jamie McMurray doesn't pass me, because that's some bullshit if he does. Dude, this car doesn't turn. How do you have that much grip? Are you kidding me, Jamie? Are you kidding me, Jamie? What on earth? What? No, bro. What? Get that one car off the track. Fans just died. No, we're not pitting. I'm not pitting. Overtime, and we are pause glitching if we get a bullshit restart. That one car is dead to me. He was already basically dead to me, but hey. Cough, 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 cough. It was gonna give me a bad restart. Okay. I thought the race was over. I thought the white flag had already been taken, but clearly not. Alright, I'll try to pause glitch. Why the heck is Danica in 13th? Oh, this car is cooked, chap. This car is cooked now. Just need to hold him off. Just need to hold him off here. Danica, why? Why do you gotta be like this, Danica? Just get us to the white. Jamie! Well, I certainly hope we didn't get eliminated because of that, or else the one car is actually dead to me. I just blew up Malaysia. Oh my god, dude. We made it by 7 points. And I think Martin Truex won. Dear God, dude. That one car, I'm going to show you a 1 here. It's my index finger. Because I'm pointing at you on the bottom of the point scoreboard. You guys thought I was going to do something else, though. Martin Truex wins. We got... Yeah, ban the 1 from racing, period, after that. Jeez Louise. That could have been horrible. MTJ gets the win in a terrible, all just outright horrible race. But we used our regular season success, and we're in the round of 8. I gave him the middle, or the pointer finger. All right. Well, ban him and replace him with me. Your round of 8 is set. Your drivers going home in the round of 12 were Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Eric Jones, and Jamie McMurray. Both drivers who have been eliminated, Keselowski and McMurray, were hell-bent on making sure I was miserable as possible. Well, we got a points reset. We are 31 points, actually 34 to the cut line, so hopefully we should be fine. Harvick and everyone else is close, but we have those points cushions. Kyle Busch, another guy who had a lot of playoff points, not able to get it done. Dale Jr., round of 8. Yeah, McMurray and Barb definitely canonically fought there, and rightfully so. I think that is our first time. Bro, DNQ'd, no. Justifiably so, that is a rightful crash out. Yeah, can we move Ross to the 1 next season? Genuinely, just because I hate Jamie McMurray. But hey, I was genuinely nervous that we missed it because of that wreck. That race was horrible, but we got it done with a 21st. Now it's time for Martinsville, and hopefully we won here in the spring, but there's a lot of track position strategy that came into that, so We can see how we do here. Oh, and we wrecked it. We're gonna... That was practice. That was practice, chat. It's definitely not subtle foreshadowing. I don't know. Okay, I actually like need to cool off because that race actually I've been tilted. This game's tilted me. I don't get tilted that easily, I feel like. Because oftentimes I will as like a joke, you know? Because, you know, I do enjoy playing it up, but like I was genuinely like kind of getting pissed. I was like, bro. Like, you needed to like stop. Okay. Probably a 32nd on the board. Oh, even worse. Nice. Okay. 35th. Let's see who's on pole. It is MTJ. MTJ is in the round of 8. So are we, but we have a good points cushion, remember. But I don't want to have to rely on that like we did in the round of 12, which went pretty poorly for us. That's for earlier, Jeffrey. This is my race where I can get a lot of revenge on people who are pissing me off. This is how it's gonna go. There's a lot of cars that have angered me on this racetrack, and I can just kind of boot them out of the way. I'll probably also boot a couple cars out of the way that I don't really want to. There's smoke ahead of us. Oh, the AI are wrecking. Okay. You know it's going to be a chaotic race when the AI are wrecking each other on lap 2. I think Cody Ware did something to piss me off. Mainly just being Cody Ware, but we're good. Looking... Oh. Joey Gase didn't do anything. I just straight up missed the corner there, so I'm sorry. We'll stay out. Yeah, shout out Eric Jones for having a great rookie season in the Barb Dwyer saga, even though he didn't quite get it done in the... Did Clinton Boyer make it? Is Boyer still in these playoffs? I told you, Boyer's kind of crazy. Okay, I need to stop like doing that. That was pretty bad. I'm sorry, AJ. That was just me blatantly missing the corner. Whoa. Sorry, Casey. My car got extremely loose on exit there for unexplained reasons. Sorry, Mr. Enum Washington. Yeah, you go around for that, buddy. Oh, he saved it. Harvick nearly just wrecked himself driving it into us. That's crazy work. Oh, he's about to do it again. Okay, Kevin. That's how you want to play, Kevin? That's how you want to play, Kev? I missed. Jeez. I completely whiffed on that, bro. That was crazy. Okay, I'm sorry, Ty. My car just decided to turn dead left at the start there because Heat 2 physics are a thing. We're having soft tacos later. Okay. Oh. Genuine question here, chat. Yeah, wait till I lose 5 spots to throw the caution game. Why is the guy who brought out the caution ahead of me? What? But, okay, genuine question, though. Soft tacos versus hard tacos, which one's better? I'm team soft taco, 100%. I like soft corn tortillas. Honestly deserved, Danica. This is just going to be us getting... I think both are great. But here's my logic, is if I want hard tacos, essentially just have some nachos. You want that crunch, have some nachos. Yeah, that's my argument. That's what nachos are made for. If you want some soft tacos, then just have soft tacos. Okay, that was bad. Why is that a caution? Nacho tacos? That's a thing? Interesting. I know this race is going to be a shit show because the only way you do well at this racetrack in the early heat games is just by embracing the fact that you have no car control because Boyer is in the round of 8. And I just got to his back bumper. He saved it though. Good job. Shout out Clint Boyer. Like quietly having a round of 8 caliber season. Granted, the only reason why he even made it was because he got handed a win at Daytona. Even though AJ Allmendinger won. Who won? Yellow for what? See, even the AI are wrecking each other, man. No stage points for us, unfortunately. As your stage winner, MTJ. Who won? MTJ won Kansas, and we nearly got knocked out. So, if you're asking about Kansas, the last race, Barb better sweep Martinsville. That would be hype, because the round of 12 made me like age 5 years. Yeah. Actually, if there's one car that deserves to be turned around right there, is Brad freaking Keselowski. Him and Jaden McMurray, man. Chat, I see him. Oh, we're gonna make Matt Kenseth's incident look like a joke. Once I'm done with you, McDonald's, man. Okay, I'm gonna make an agreement with y'all. Anytime I see Jamie McMurray and I can realistically wreck him the rest of the season, I will. Because he actually caused the murder of fans. Like, genuinely, like, he caused the murder of fans. And I don't condone that behavior, personally. Because, I don't support murder. He flipped our car into the stands and murdered people. I don't support that. Which I don't think is that outlandish of a claim. I'm going to run him wide here. Going to rub him up a little bit. Okay, let's go. MTJ, you've done nothing this season that I can remember. So honestly, I will race you respectfully as best as I can, given the terrible controls of NASCAR Heat 2. The stage win would go a long ways, both in the points and also in... I guess a playoff point doesn't really matter. This is basically how our spring race went, is we just eventually got to the front and then just had to play defense the rest of the time. And that's exactly what we're going to have to do here. Denny Hamlin up to P2, which is actually good for us. That gives us a little bit of a points cushion. Oh, Ryan Newman. What happened to MTJ? Back to 5th. Thanks, Dale Jr., man. He's been kind of the unsung hero of all this. Okay, not a good corner for us there, but a pretty good exit. Ideally, I wouldn't mind putting some cars like a lap down here if we could. We have a long enough run here towards the end. I think we're still a ways off of that. I mean, Denny's just able to send it in there, but we're able to get really good runs off. Mainly because I'm kind of like arcing the corner a little bit there. Ooh, almost hit the wall there. Oh, jeez. He hit that little bump. It's a death, man. Not a good lap for us. Hamlin's going to send it. Oh, wait, Hamlin's going to give us the bumper. Okay, Dennis. Mr. Denny's getting impatient. Don't blame him. He's probably a little bit faster than us, not going to lie. But I want a stage win, buddy. And you're going to let me have it. Okay, he had a really good exit there. A really bad exit. And how about Newman? Newman, do some... Ruffle Denny up a little bit. I want to pull away here if I can. that message is golden. Denny, I know you want the stage win, but I aim in the playoffs, man. MTJ has dropped out of the top 5 now. Ryan Blaney up to 5th. Blaney's not had a very good season this year. Alright, the gap. Almost a second is Redneck Jesus, the June bug himself. Up to P3 now. Challenging Hamlin. Dude, Dale Jr. could make the championship 4. I'm not even lying to you when I'm saying the Dale Jr. championship 4 is like actually a possibility. Which is crazy. because he was a non-factor the last 2 seasons. But he's kind of having a legendary final season. Oof. Starting to lose some time on Hamlin. Oh, the car washed up. Denny, you almost just dumped me there. Don't appreciate that. Okay. I'll return the favor. I'll send it in on you a little bit.
Still there.
Okay, well, didn't mean to send it on you that much, but you blocked the bottom, so skill issue.
Yellow's out.
You could have saved that. I just gave you a little bump, and you did not like that.
Stay sharp.
He's going to call me a hack now, because that was very much akin to the Alex Bowman move. Okay, back to green. I didn't actually want to wreck him, but, like, once again, this game is a toss-up. You hit him, sometimes you give him a little bump like you should, and sometimes it wrecks him. She's a hack. So true. But genuinely, that's the most frustrating thing about this game. Is, like, I want to make that little, like, give him a little tap, and sometimes it works perfectly, and sometimes they lock up the brakes and they spin. I'm like, bro, I feel like I don't do anything differently. Who's this Bowman? You guys don't quite get that yet, but your kids are going to love it. I guess you guys weren't ready for that, that's the quote. But your kids are going to love it. Okay. See if we can hold off Blaney for a stage win, even though we did kind of wreck Hamlin.
Great lap.
Which is maybe a bit of an overreaction for him booting us and nearly wrecking us. Because he didn't, but he very well could have. I just think it was a skill issue on him. Blaney kind of threatening for that stage win, but we're going to try to pull ahead from him if we can. 2 to go. Trying to continue to control this race and, most importantly, get some big points. And another stage win would be nice. After a pretty horrible, like, just straight up bad round of 8. Like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts. The round of 8 was terrible for us.
Okay, that's the
I thought Hamlin's burnout, or interrupting Bowman's burnout, was freaking awesome. I loved it. It's like, yeah, you wrecked your shit, man. You can be pissed. You can't see the lap counter on the right. What do you mean the lap counter? Oh, as in, like, how many to go? There you go. It's the last lap. Stage win. Hang on, let me switch my headphones again. My bad. Alright, cool. We're gonna stay out, obviously. It's right where your noggin is. Oh. I can try to move it down a little bit, I guess. That might be better. I don't know if it's gonna make it better or worse, but hopefully better. If not, I don't know. Okay. Well, we won a stage. That's huge. That's progress after what has been a very not good day. Got you an iced matcha latte. Nice.
sharp. Green coming. The race
Yeah, when is the announcement for the Hamlin sponsor? Well, we're going to have to hold him off for 46 laps, which is certainly a tall order. Will Jamie be retiring? Honestly, he should be banned from NASCAR after murdering fans at Kansas. I know it was my car that did the murder, but he was the one who sent my car into the stands. Alright, you guys should be able to see, like, the laps left now. It's still cutting it off a little bit, but whatever. Ooh, kind of botched that corner. Did a good drive off, though. I'm just going to really be looking at splits, though, so now you guys can see how many laps there are left. And I don't have to, like, just say what they are. Harvick and Edwards in the top 5. Got a good drive off there.
excellent lap.
That was our fastest lap of the race so far, so clearly we're finding some speed. Gonna get off the throttle a little bit there. We'll probably have lap traffic, which I don't know. It sometimes plays to our advantage, but with how freaking unpredictable contact with their cars are in this game, I don't know. Maybe we can boot them out of the way successfully, or maybe we barely touch them and they spin out. So I think it plays to our advantage just because the AI doesn't often do well with them. And we'll probably see some lap traffic if we stay green throughout the remainder of stage 3 here. Kind of cut across the nose of Blaney there. Edwards the only other playoff driver in the top 5 at the moment. But I think we've had drivers like Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., MTJ all around the top 10. So we're definitely going to have some lap traffic if we stay green. That's almost for certain. As we continue to pull ahead, about half a second up on Blaney. Kind of left the door open for him here, but we're going to hopefully get a good run. Not a great run, though. A win would be awesome, obviously, but I'm content with just some stage points and a good top 10 finish if we can muster it up, as Blaney sends it a little wide there. That'll open up the door for Newman. I want them to battle side by side, give me a little gap if we can. Newman's going to send it in, perfect. They're side by side for second. Somehow they're both still gaining on me, which is kind of weird. Newman looks like he's gonna complete the pass on Blaney, and so does Edwards. Threatening Blaney as I completely botched that corner. Way up the track, and we just lost a lot of time doing that. Completely missed our mark. Here comes Newman on the inside. He's gonna use this up a little bit on exit. But we're gonna be able to drive off from him for now. Okay, Newman's just gonna move us out of the way for the lead, so Newman just drives straight through us. Most clean Ryan Newman pass. We're gonna go to his inside here. Gonna use him up if we can. Send it in deep. Here comes Edwards. Edwards makes some contact with us. We got some old school Martinsville racing here. Edwards sent it in a lot. Oh, he got loose on exit. We'll lead that lap. But we definitely do not have the best car. Oh, Edwards is spinning behind us. He saves it. Oh, jeez. I think Newman got into the back of him. I just see in my rear view mirror he's sliding. Okay, car did not want to turn there. Oh, now it wants to turn. Sure, it wants to turn on exit. Yeah, thank you, car. Wonderful.
Yellow flag.
And the caution is out. What the hell was that? The car didn't turn in the middle of the corner, and then I hit the throttle and it goes, whee! Heat physics, man. Either hate them, or you hate them. 3 wide for the lead. What could go wrong? Give me that lead back. What was that spanking sound? That was my earlobes, obviously. Dude, this car does not slow down now. Like I'm trying to brake and it's just not turning as much. Why is Austin Dillon in second? Remember to put slicks on? Jeez. Yeah, they gave me some scuffed tires, apparently. Oil slick, maybe? Yeah. Alright, no playoff drivers in the top 5 now. That's, other than us, of course. That's good news for us, because we can get a points cushion.
Uh-huh, it's me, Austin Dillon. I'm your biggest pal, until I wreck you out of turn 4, buddy. Uh-huh. Hey.
What does he call... what does he call Grandpa? Does they have a nickname? Pop Pop.
Oh boy, Pop Pop gave me another car to wreck out. I'm so excited.
Jeez. I did not know I could do a Mickey Mouse impression, so rate that on a scale of 1 as in you wanted to cut your ears off to 10 that was like art. Hey Commander, what's up? Did I win a race? I have not won a race yet today. In fact, we barely got through the round of 12. It was kind of catastrophic. Jamie McMurray flipped us into the stands and did commit vehicular manslaughter, so I don't know. 8? Okay. I think 8's good. 43 is a bit generous, but I'll take it. Oh, Jimmy Johnson and Harvick back into the top 5. No, I don't want to be associated with Mickey Mouse. If Austin Dillon is Mickey Mouse, what does that make me, man? What does that imply? Oh, jeez, we hit the grass thing. Why is Austin Dillon hanging with us? Go away. I'm still surprised. I thought... Sounds like you had fun. I honestly, like, almost raged. I got, like, a little bit. And I was like, man, why is NASCAR Heat 2 tilting me? Mortimer Mouse? Yeah, isn't like Mortimer Mouse is like, ha-cha-cha! Or no, it's a little more like, I can't do a New Jersey accent. He's got, like, a Jersey accent, I think. I don't know. But he's like, ha-cha-cha! And he's just like, he's cooler Mickey Mouse or something. I just know his catchphrase is like, ha-cha-cha, which I don't really know what that means, but it sounds cool when he does it, not when I do it. So, good for him, I guess. Yeah, Mortimer was the OG Mickey. Yeah, he's tall, yeah. For those who don't know. Who don't know the Walt Disney lore. And Harvick's kind of closing in. Yeah, Harvick, catch Dillon and put him in his place, man. 7/10 the gap, 21 to go, now 8/10. A win would be a clinch in the round of 4, aka the championship round, which would be a nice change of pace after a almost catastrophic round of 12. If it wasn't for our points cushion, we would have been out. We only advanced by 7 points. The OG Mickey was Oswald? I thought it was Mortimer. I know Oswald's like a little goober. I thought Mortimer was the OG Mickey. Maybe it was Oswald. I thought it was Mortimer. Yeah, I know like Epic Mickey, that's where Oswald is in and stuff, but... Or no, is that Oswald or is that another goober? I get confused with a lot of the goobers. I know Oswald Oswald looks more like a rabbit, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. How many laps? We got 18 laps to seal the deal. Good corner there. He is a rabbit? Okay, I was right. That's what I thought. I thought Oswald was a rabbit. Oh, botched that corner. Okay, we're gonna have lap traffic, it looks like, so... I'm not caught up on my Oswald lore compared to Mortimer or Mickey. Who the heck is Mickey Mouse? Okay, I am kind of losing time to Dillon because we're not putting together very good laps. But Harvick's pressuring him, so that's both good and bad news because Harvick's a playoff driver. But if he can slow up both him and Dillon, well, he kind of got past him pretty easily, actually. I think Dillon just tagged the wall, actually. Alright. It's time to put down some money laps. We're feeling the pressure from Harvick. A berth in the Championship 4 on the line. And more importantly, a peaceful next couple of races. If we can get it done here at Martinsville. 5/10, now 4/10. Lap traffic, 14 to go. We're probably going to hit lap traffic in single-digit laps remaining, so that might make things interesting. Okay, got a really good exit there. Gained a couple tenths on him. 13 to go. When this car shifts down, it gets like really loose. So if I get on exit weirdly and I shift at the wrong times, which I'm in automatic, so it's kind of up to luck, then I get like really, really bad exits. Alright, that was a good lap. The gap now is second. Last Martinsville race, we really were playing defense. This one, while we're still playing defense a little bit, we've been, I think, just genuinely faster. The laps are winding down. Not a great corner, but we should get a good exit here. Yeah, Harvick gained in the center, but we're going to gain on exit. 6/10. Now 7/10. 11 laps to go, and we are reaching the tail end of the field. Very chaotic first start to the race, which you go figure, because, you know, you touch any car in this game, there's a chance they just... they explode, it seems like, with the amount of smoke they burrow out. But Austin Dillon's fallen back a lot, so it's just going to be between us and Harvick here towards the end. 10 to go. We'll probably catch these lap cars in a lap or two. So it's going to be all about how we navigate them. We have a little bit of a gap. But how can we manage it? Sled up a little bit through the middle of the corner. Harvick will gain, but we get a good exit. Get some of that time back. 9 to go. And once again, not a good entrance for us. Not a good corner at all for us. Harvick's going to gain a lot. Car just kind of did not want to break. I don't know if I missed my marks or what. They're side by side for 40th, which is not what you want to see. As we're going to stretch that gap out a little bit. 8 to go. We're getting quite close to the back of the pack here. And Harvick is right behind us. Newman up to 3rd. RCR having a good day. A couple cars in the top 5. And Harvick to our inside. Can't quite make the pass there. And we're going to try to get past Derek Cope here. Oh, well, we did, but not before missing the corner. Alright, well, 1 lap car in the books here. The gap's still about half a second. We're a little faster than Harvick, I think, but lap traffic could even that out very quickly. It's Kurt Busch having a rough day. He's all the way in the back. He might be a pain in the butt and hold us up, though, given his teammates right behind us. As, oh, Danica. Kind of with a weird entrance there ahead of us. As we're going to straighten it out, we'll get past Kurt here going into 1. 5 to go now. Thankfully, Kurt does not give us any trouble. He's still hanging high on that outside, though, but we'll get into the corner. Now we have a lap car in between us. And he will basically pull out of the way for Harvick. That's crazy. 4 to go. Kelvin, what's up? I'm doing all right. Hopefully better here in a few laps if we can get it done. And Harvick's now getting held up by Busch a little bit. 3 to go now. Do not want to wreck one of these lap cars. That's the last thing I want. I want to, well, if they wreck on the last lap, who cares? But okay, we got past Gillen, but Harvick got past Kurt Busch, so just need to get it done here, and we'll get a championship berth after a pretty bad round of 12. I'm gonna send it in on DJ a little bit, use him up. Harvick really struggling now as Ryan Newman entering the fold, and we're almost got a second lead. Get past Kennington now. We can probably just cruise. Don't even have to worry about getting past DiBenedetto, most likely. As the lead just under a second. White flag in the air. 1 more time to go and a spot in the championship 4 on the line. And Kennington really sent it in there. Harvick putting the pressure on him. Harvick will have 1 shot here, but he's not going to be close enough, it seems. As he's still behind the 96. And we have made it to the championship 4. We win at Martinsville. Didn't even have a 105 speed rating. That's tragic. Win number 9 of the season, and it comes at an important time. We get it done. Jimmy Johnson to top 10 as well. That's probably helpful for him. Boyer 13th, not too bad. Junior 17th, not great. Looking at these playoff drivers. Chase Elliott not with a good run. Truex, big trouble for him. He falls back to 34th. That could be a huge setback for the 78 team. And now looking at your playoff standings, it's us advanced. We are locked in. Harvick, Edwards, and Johnson currently above. Truex, Boyer, Elliott, and Junior below. Audio jump scare. But most importantly, we get ourselves a win in these next couple races. Even if they're BS, we just get to deal with them. And hopefully we can get another win or two. That'd be great. Not a great run for Junebug, unfortunately, but let's, here, once again, here's another look at the standings.
Jimmy Johnson.
Oh!
Italian man moment. Whoop.
Zoomer Pay, thank you for the $19.99. Everyone be sure to say, go and like that. Thank you. Never feel obligated to do that, but I appreciate you. Let me make sure you like the super chat. There you go. You got the special one because you donated 20. I haven't seen that in a minute. I'm Jimmy Johnson. Boom! Dies. Alright, well, thank you, Zoomer Pay. Much appreciated. And to all of you who've donated, done gifted memberships, all that stuff. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you, but never feel obligated. It does help a lot, but never feel obligated. Okay, well. Iowa Hawkeye car win. If next season, if I win more than 15 races, Iowa Hawkeyes have a very high standard when it comes to sponsoring. So it would have to be really dominant. Yeah, exactly. I'm Jimmy Johnson. Explodes. Alright, yeah. Next couple weeks now, it's just a matter of who we're going to be facing in the championship for. So we can just kind of chillax these next couple weeks. I mean, obviously a win would be fun, but there's literally no benefit to it. And getting double-digit wins would be nice. Oh, I thought that was the actual lap. Okay, well, clearly I don't care, because I thought that was the lap. Chase Elliott on pole. I'm an idiot. I was like, okay, the lap's over. Like, oh wait, that was the out lap. I'm smart. Alright. It doesn't matter. We're good. I'm in Chastain P2, that is true. But Chase Elliott, big opportunity here at Texas, and we're just going to be cruising along here. Murph turned idiot, so true. I'm in a way better mood now that I know. Deserved. Oh, and he didn't save it. You coward. Okay. Whatever. I honestly couldn't care less about these things, so we're just kind of locking in. We're going to turn some laps, maybe get a good finish, maybe not. We'll see. There's a green flag is out once again after we wrecked Todd Gilliland. Oh yeah, this means I can just bully Jamie McMurray and or Brad Keselowski now for almost ruining our run. I feel like that would be kind of funny if we just if we target one of those cars. The announcement is at 7:19. That's such an obscure time. I would be shocked if it wasn't progressive. It seems to be kind of the thought. I'm just excited that Denny's getting a new sponsor and seemingly like a pretty substantial new sponsor also. Oh my gosh, wait, they're wrecking ahead of us. Casey Kane around. Oh, Jesus. I mean, they're wrecking here. That's crazy. We were wrecking, they were wrecking, everyone was wrecking. Yeah, I think that kind of cements that Denny will be around for at least a few more years if it's going to be a long-term sponsor. Which is good, because some people are like saying, like, oh, FedEx is gone, he's going to have a bad year. Which he still might not have a great year. They teased it in its blue, it's definitely progressive. Well, Jeff Gluck is known for being pretty reliable, and he teased that it was progressive. And he usually has good insider information. Alright, Dale's not doing great for you Junebug enjoyers. I don't think it's looking good, but it's not looking good for Edwards either. Edwards is back out here. Harvick, so I guess no one's doing amazing at the moment. Okay. Dude! Add Jones to the hit list. My good. Oh my gosh! We flipped like 3 times today. So Eric Jones stuffed us in the wall, and then both us and the 6 car decided to become airplanes. Dude, the 77 just blatantly stuffed us in the wall there, too. Y'all seen this? That was crazy. But also, Barb is good. What do you mean Barb is washed? Yeah, the 77 blatantly put us in the wall there. I'm not crazy, right? Like, because sometimes they'll be like, it was their fault, even though, like, it's definitely mine. That time, though, like, bro, he just didn't turn. He just turned right into us. So, needless to say, I might be getting some revenge on the 77 after whatever the hell that was. Hi, Trevor. We're fine, right? We're good. Why are we shuffling around? What are we doing? Man, I get screwed out of that, really? Bro, give me some space. You're lucky that this race doesn't matter for me. Otherwise, I'd be furious right now. That was on... What do you mean it was on me? The 77 put me in the wall. Oh, are you talking about that last incident? Okay. I don't know. I was not paying attention, honestly. The 77 incident, though, if there's one incident that I had literally nothing, no input in, as in I was just driving my race, I was scraping by him a little bit. I'm not pause glitching. We're not doing it.
Back lap there.
Okay, I'm just gonna get tires at the end of this stage because we're gonna finish like dead last. Pause glitch would be funny. Where's Mikey Walnuts? Good question.
That was a great lap.
Thank you, Alex Hayden.
Clear
Oh,
on
they're wrecking ahead of us again. Danica's around. Huge wreck.
back her down.
Well, at least we can see who won the stage. Stage winner is Jamie McMurray. Oh, everyone's pitting. I could do the funniest thing and not pit. I'm not gonna pit. There's your results for stage 1, by the way. Jimmy gets some stage points, Elliot with some stage points, MTJ with some stage points, and we're gonna not pit. And this is gonna go horribly wrong, probably. Wait, chat. I have the funniest opportunity. I could just trigger the big one and I could wreck Jamie McMurray at the same time because he's in second. That would be really funny. I'm just saying, that would be hysterical. I could do that. That would be... I kind of wanted to, but he got a bad restart. I'm not going to be that spiteful. If he gets past us, though, I'm 100% wrecking him. The thing is, I don't want to alter, like, all the other playoff drivers' days, you know? Okay. Okay, Martin apparently doesn't care about that. Bro, why are both front row cars stuffing me in the wall? We're crowd surfing now. You know, I'm staying out. Screw you guys. I mean, I definitely initiated the contact, and then he just decided to freaking put me in the wall.
Stay sharp. Green's coming. They're about to throw the green.
I will take partial responsibility for that, because I definitely initiated the contact with the 78, but then bro just decided to put me in the wall. Once again, I keep forgetting that Clint Boyer's in the playoffs. Bro has had the most forgettable season. Yeah, it's nothing is in shambles. The amount of flips we've had. Oh, did I say front row? Furniture row, excuse me. You know what I meant. Close enough. Furniture, front, whatever. Okay, well, staying out was not the right call, as you can tell. We flipped twice this race. That's pretty impressive. Officially a figure. Oh, DiBenedetto is going to probably wreck. Oh, this car doesn't turn anymore. Hi, Chase. That was definitely on me, but I need a pit, so. I don't care, man. Just get these next couple races over with. Is all I gotta say. We are committing some terrorism, but we've also been terrorized, so it kind of balances out. Right? It balances out. Okay, Barb, you're washed, retire. Honestly, after that, that's valid. No, I do. I wish. I don't know if this game would be better. I'm trying to like think worse about this. I don't know if this game would be better or worse with the steering wheel, because what I hate about the early Heat games is how imprecise the controls are. Like, it feels like I can't put the car where I want it to be, like, half the time. It's way better than... Heat Evolution, but it's still pretty bad in that regard.
Clear hot, car outside. The yellow's out.
Jeez Louise. Stage winner, MTJ. Ugh. Once again, very lucky this race doesn't matter, because I would be very pissed off right now.
Smart out there. Going green. Green flag.
Yeah, Barb is... The fact that you aren't dead is impressive. Barb probably has like 16 concussions from today.
Easy. Hold your line.
I don't know why I did that. It was kind of funny, though. Barb hates Texas. Texas hates Barb. I just completely left hook pusher there.
Green coming. Nice.
That was kind of funny. Okay, let's get serious, chat. I need to stop messing around. I needed some time to like mess around, given all the crap we've had happen today. A little bit of messing around is warranted, right? But now we're going serious mode. It's stage 3. We need to lock in.
Hold low. Careful.
We can't be goofing off anymore. We need to not finish 39th or 40th.
Stay right there.
Brother, why did you do that? Of all the places on the track you could be, you decided to just make that aggressive move. It was a clean move. It was just aggressive. I swear, if one of you guys puts me in the wall... Oh, Gase is in the wall. Nice.
Bottom clear.
And Cody Ware's around. Oh, and they're wrecking ahead of us. Good! It was McMurray. Deserved. They saved it, but that stacked up everybody. And of course, I'm going to get the worst of it. I love this video game. Why is it always me who gets the worst of it? Everybody else was fine somehow, but what is bro doing?
Ready. Okay. Be smart out there. Going
What is bro doing? He just Kyle Busch the restart. There's no way they're surviving. He just gained like 10. Look at him on the outside. That's gotta be illegal. There's no chance. Why can't I do that? This is Derek Cope. Yeah, the only issue... Yeah, he tried to pull a Kyle Busch, except the only issue is his car is slow. Okay. Can you not check up in front of me for the 15th time today, Eric? What's your problem, bro? Is it just that you're slow? Or are you just gonna be annoying? Like... Oh, okay.
clear hot.
Eric! Eric, get off of me! What is going on this race, dude? If that wasn't blatant, I don't know what was. I don't think Eric can turn. Well, maybe hit the brakes then, dummy. You silly goose. Oh, and they're wrecking again. Oh my gosh. Who's better, Eric or Eric? I would go Eric. It's kind of a pretty bold claim, I know, but I'd say Eric. Eric Estep is not spelled with a K, so it's
Just getting faster out
Jones.
there. Great flag.
Unless you're trolling, in which case, good one. Oh my gosh, who was that? They just almost wrecked Junebug. Speaking of Junebug, he's all the way back here. Man, I almost missed the corner. What is wrong with my car? Erica Jones. 5 minutes until Denny's sponsor reveal. Man, look where that got you, Derek. He's all the way back to 39th. After his attempted Kyle Busch restart. That just did not go. Car inside, Casey. Thanks for that.
Stay low.
Appreciate you.
Hold your line.
Not really. I'm kind of pissed off at you. But also, I don't care.
Stay right there.
cut in front of me, please? I'm faster than you. Yeah, Edom Claw Horsepower himself. He's back here in 39th with me.
Still there.
Yeah, Junior Nation, he's going to need to win Phoenix. I'm just putting that out there. He's in a must-win for Phoenix, and DJ Kennington's around.
Caution is out.
Where's everyone running? Okay, so Junior's in 33rd, not looking good for him. Boyer's in 27th, not looking good for him. Johnson's in 20th, not looking good. Elliott's in 13th, also not looking good. Harvick's in 10th. Edwards is in 6th. And Truex is leading. So, as much as I think there's not some great runs for like your Jimmy Johnsons, a lot of other cars not doing super well either. So, Truex is doing good though. So,
About to throw the green. Green flag.
Truex could very well get himself a spot. Tampex is Denny's new sponsor.
Are outside.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, Dale Jr. not having a good day, but honestly, I'm just impressed that he made the round of 8.
Right there.
We can appreciate that, even if it's looking like he's not going to make it. Casey, there wasn't a hole there, but you went for it anyway, man. And I gotta say, I kind of respect that, but also I hate it. Speaking of hate it, Cody Ware. Is that Talladega pole sitter Ty Dillon ahead of us? Someone blowing up? I just saw smoke. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Why are we checking up so much? Why am I the one getting screwed? As always.
Are outside.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's uncanny how they check up, I get loose, I get hit, and then I wreck. It's just how it goes. It's always me.
Green coming. Nice smooth here. Going green.
They were the ones who caused the problem because they stacked up. I had nowhere to go, and then I get plowed into, and it's just terrible, man. That is not victorism. That is they're having skill issues, and I get the worst of it.
Careful.
This race is actually starting to piss me off, which is crazy considering it doesn't matter. Car low, Danica. Tell your spotter to be better. Still not looking good for Junebug. Like he's having a pretty horrible day. Oh, DJ Kennington just spun out on his own. And they're wrecking ahead of us.
Caution is out.
Jeez, dude. Dude, what is going on, man? What is going on this race?
Stay sharp. Green's coming. They're about to
Okay.
throw the green. Green, green.
Dude, look at Almirola's car.
Car inside.
Why did I get such a bad restart? Okay, I know I chopped down on you, Danica, but you at least kept me some slack there. Girlfriend.
Right there. Carlo.
Alright. Let's see what we can do here. There we go.
Clear down low.
MTJ still out in front, by the way. Over Kyle Larson, it looks like. And I don't know who that is in third. Alright, we actually need to lock in here. 9 to go. Oh, and the 38's around. Of course he is.
Caution, caution.
Okay, well, you're gonna go for a bit? Okay, well, these next 2 races don't really matter for us, so. Who made it to the round of 8, and how are they championship 4-wise? We're locked into the round of 4. Truex is in, Johnson is in. Honestly, I would just scroll back until you find when we went in points, because I don't remember all of it. Clint Boyer's in, Dale Jr.'s in, Chase Elliott. Who am I missing? Carl Edwards. Us, of course, I mentioned.
Still there.
This race has been not fun, but hey, once again, it doesn't matter, so we're fine. Speaking of Boyer, there's Clint Boyer. Oh, Jimmy Johnson's the other guy. Johnson won at Talladega in the round of 12.
Stay low. Hold your line.
Yeah, Clint Boyer got handed a win at Daytona, and he's been making the most of it, to his credit. Good job, Clint.
Are outside.
Oh, Ty, don't do that. What are we doing? What is going on here? What is going on here? Harvick way out of the groove.
Caution's out.
Caution is out on the racetrack. You realized you're 15 minutes behind? How did you just realize that? That's so funny, actually. He's like, Murph, I've been typing messages and you're just not responding. Oh, I'm 15 minutes behind. That's so good, actually. I love that. Alright, well, is this a green white checkered? It is. Fun. Surely they're not going to wreck into turn 1 for like the 5th time today. They actually didn't. Michael Annett, top 20. Michael Annett, almost 2-time race winner this. Chat, I see Jamie McMurray. I haven't seen him all race because we've kind of been sucking. But Ryan Newman's protecting him. MTJ dominance here today. Just saying. White flag, white flag, white flag. 1 lap to go. We're somehow in the top 20. I don't know how this happened. What? What do you mean caution's out? We're on the white flag. What? Excuse me, what? As if this race couldn't get any weirder, they just took the white flag and like not even more than 5 seconds later. It was more than 5 seconds later. They threw the caution. This isn't the All-Star race. What are we talking about? That's crazy. What? I've never seen that before. I mean, I'll take it.
Hold the bottom, steady.
All right, 1 lap to go again, but apparently cautions can happen, so we'll see where it goes. And the caution might happen. Oh, jeez. Why did you chop down like that, Trevor? Kenseth is around. And caution's out. Okay, well, we got a top 10, chat. We somehow got a top 10 out of all of that. That was a hell of a race. In all the wrong... What happened to Jimmy? Why is Jimmy going slow on the track? I don't know anymore, man. Here are your results. Jimmy Johnson to top 10. We'll see where the points fizzle out here. Looking at playoff drivers. Tough day for Clint Boyer 38th, Jimmy Johnson or Dale Jr. 33rd. That's probably going to put them in a must-win. Martin Truex Jr. will be joining Barb Dwyer in the championship 4. Yeah, top 10. That's called a war of attrition right there. Harvick not with a good run also. 23rd for Kevin Harvick. Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, Chase Elliott, all with good runs. We'll see where the points are at the moment. Ooh, okay, pretty close here. So we of course are advanced. Same with MTJ. Carl Edwards is +9 really. Harvick is +2. Johnson -2. Boyer and Jr. are in must-wins. Elliott's not necessarily in a must-win, but it might as well be. Okay, I will be right back. I need to use the bathroom, and we will go Phoenix racing. Murph turned this. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Cool. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm back. I'm not dead. MTJ with a good run. We got Phoenix. 2 spots taken, and we got plenty of racing left. 10th place at Texas. I don't know how we got that, how we did that. We're locked in. There's your points, for those of you asking. Boyer Jr. must-wins. Johnson and Harvick and Edwards really not safe. So, pretty close battle. Elliott will have to have a pretty darn good day, but Boyer and Jr. in must-win territory for Phoenix. And we're going to run the ally colors at Phoenix. Why not? Rip. Hopefully that doesn't happen to Carl today. Okay. 2 more races left in the 2017 Barb Dwyer Saga season. And we will be racing for a 3rd championship in a row, despite a lot of adversity today, to say the least. So, thank you once again for everyone who's here. Appreciate you. And be excited. Next week we'll have a pretty exciting video. We'll have a pretty exciting video next week regarding our Heat Evolution season. It's Chase for the Championship 2, if you want to call it that, would be accurate. And then we'll be returning with the Barb Dwyer Saga, probably the 1st of April is the plan. We'll have no streams next week. For Heat 3, we'll start in April, is the current plan. That might change, but that's the current plan.
All right.
35th on the board for Phoenix. Unsurprising, qualifying's broken here. Your pole sitter is Matt Kenseth. Ricky Stenhouse with a good qualifying effort. Truex, of course, locked in. Jimmy 18th. Edwards 20th. Junior 22nd. I didn't see where Bowyer ended up. Just going to cycle this through again. Bowyer 8th. Okay, so both Stewart Haas cars. Good qualifying efforts, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Have I flipped? I flipped like 3 times today. Doublebug. I'm sure there's some clips. If not, someone clipped them, so I don't have to. We have more flips than wins this stream. I'll put it that way. We only have 1 win this stream. Hoping to make it 3, or at the very least 2. Okay, what is my car doing? Ultimate slide job activated. That kind of worked. We're also just going to be kind of goofing off this race, considering we got nothing to really accomplish. I'm just going to see how it plays out. Pretty tight points battle. Us and Martin Truex Jr. are locked in. Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, Chase Elliott, and Kevin Harvick are fighting for 4 spots, or 4 of them are fighting for 2 spots. Dale Jr. and Clint Bowyer are basically in must-win scenarios. That is your points breakdown.
Stay high, easy.
So,
Hold your line.
I think, like, statistically, Junior and Bowyer have to win. Johnson's not looking great at the moment. This is the race he got eliminated in last season.
Car outside.
Neither is Junior, but neither is Edwards. So we kind of slam into Chastain there. All these guys kind of riding around the
Keep it right there.
20th position or so. Harvick is up to 2nd, so that's not good news for both Edwards and Johnson. As we are making up some ground here.
Car up top.
Did not look at chat, but we made some passes. I haven't seen Jamie McMurray yet, but I will be repaying a favor to Jamie McMurray if we see him, because
That's respect. Stay right
he murdered people and got away with it, so we don't support that here. Chase Elliott up to P4. Pretty impressive stuff for Elliott early. Bowyer in a must-win scenario, but he's going the wrong way. He started 8th. Oh, and we just slid a little too hard into the 11 there. Did Denny make his announcement yet, chat? His announcement was driving it hard in the back of me there, apparently. So Harvick win would then make it a battle between, like, Elliott, Edwards, and Johnson. Most likely.
Car outside.
Dale Jr. just not showing the speed he needs to at the moment. But still, hats off to Jr. making the round of 8, man. Well done by good old Junebug. Oh, jeez. Save it, Carl. Save it, Carl. Oh. Edwards fans, look away. I had to go back. Who's locked into Homestead? It's us and Truex are locked in. And I just kind of dumped Edwards. But granted, Edwards benefited from me hitting Johnson here last season. I ran into Jimmy late, and he lost. No, Jimmy ran into me, is what happened. I missed the corner. Johnson slammed into the back of me. And, because of that, he like blew an engine. It was so weird.
Carlo. Top is clear.
Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. This is not good.
Car outside.
Oh, speaking of Jimmy Johnson, huge hit for him as we get put. Ugh. Well, that's not good.
Stay sharp.
And that is not good if you're a Jimmy Johnson fan. Let me put it that way.
Car outside.
What a save, what a save, what a save. So true. We weren't playing Rocket League. I still owe you guys a Rocket League stream, though.
Clear up top. Clear all around.
Not to be the crazy crash that ends the spirit. Nah.
Car outside.
Slide job. What is that Stenhouse car he's driving? Is it like a Davey Allison throwback? Is progressive? It is? Figured. It looks like a Davey Allison throwback. Harvick's pushing, I think that's Truex for the lead. So well done. Oh, wait, chat, I see Jamie McMurray.
Stay right there. Keep it right there. Caution.
Oh, caution out for something.
Watch for debris.
Don't know what happened. We'll come home 13th in stage 1. As MTJ with another stage win, Harvick and Elliott with some big stage points. Not looking good for Jimmy Johnson or Carl Edwards, who are 30th and 31st. Can we get Murph to react to the new scheme? Sure, at the end of stream, we can do that. Up to P13, so
Stay sharp.
well done. Oh, Boyer's up here now too, okay. So it's not looking good for either Johnson or Edwards at the moment. Still a lot of racing left, but
Stay low.
Boyer,
Right there.
who's in a must-win pretty much, in the top 10 again. Yeah, don't be passive-progressive, exactly. Dude, can I just get, like, Flo from Progressive just, like, randomly showing up and driving the car? I feel like they could do some great NASCAR Progressive ads. Progressive ads are usually pretty funny.
Right there.
Oh, you're... Oh, okay. I was like, Wait, Jimmy's behind us? No, I wanted to wreck him.
Car high.
Serve justice for him hurting fans. I don't appreciate that. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Stay low. Easy. Hold your line.
Hi, Brad. What's up?
Still there.
That's cool. That Progressive is... Because they've sponsored Ryan Newman a couple times, I want to say. It was Newman, right? Did they sponsor anyone else? I thought they sponsored Newman a couple... Jesus, car.
Carlo.
Kurt, you have all the place on the track.
Clear.
Oh, I hit the inside wall. I'm Austin Hill incarnate. Sponsored him like once. Yeah, I didn't think it was very much. Oh wait, I can wreck Jamie McMurray now, chat. This is huge. I'm going to like actually just... There you go. That's what we like to see. Let's keep an eye on the 48. Oh, Jimmy Johnson's in 38th, chat, and he... I think it's over for good old Jimmy. Edwards has gained a few spots back. Truex is leading. Elliott in 4th. Harvick in 7th. Boyer in 11th. He made Michael Murs proud. Well, to be fair, I didn't have beef with McMurray until he flipped us multiple times. One of which I will take partial responsibility for. But also, he flipped my car into the stands and people most likely died. So...
Carlo.
Oh my gosh, Junebug? Where did he come from? Chat, Junior's up here.
Carlo.
So is Joey Logano. Get out of here, Joey. It's an odd year. Yes, Junior. Let's go, Dale. Yeah, McMurray, like, flipped my car into the stands. I mean, technically my car is the one that did it to the people.
Low. Low.
That unalived them. But
Car high.
but also he's the one who flipped my car into the stand, so I blame him. Man. Whatever. I don't care about my finish. I only care about making sure he's miserable as possible. Yeah, Jimmy has not pitted for that damage, so he's out of it. Actually, let me loosen up this thing. I don't care. You know, rule number 1 of stock car racing doesn't apply when I don't care about where I finish. Yeah, Jimmy's just raw dogging it out here in 38th or 37th.
They're about to throw the green.
All right, stage 3 underway here at Phoenix. Jimmy Johnson's playoff hopes of another Championship 4 appearance looks to be over, unfortunately, for the 6-time champ. I'm just going to send it in here.
Car high.
Love that. I see Jay
Car
McMurray.
inside.
Yeah, 4 wide. Did we learn nothing from Phoenix in real life, guys? Apparently not, because it worked. Oh, I hit the wall. I hate that wall there, man.
Car low.
Okay, wait, Jimmy's making moves. Hi, Danica. Thank you, Danica. You're so kind.
Yellow's out.
Appreciate you, Danica. You're totally not a waste of space. I know I squeezed her down, but then she decided, yeah, I'm just not gonna turn at all just to spite him.
Almost ready. Nice and smooth.
I could just left hook you right here.
Green, green. Caution is out.
We need to know, is Barb staying single forever? Probably. I don't think we need to worry about... No, Barb's just gonna find, like, some guy. Like, just a random guy.
Okay, be smart out.
His name is, like, gonna be, like, Terrence.
Green flag. Car up top.
Let's not turn it into Austin. Dude, why is my car... That was the... The game just gave me the worst restart imaginable because I wrecked Danica.
Hold your line.
Kind of crazy. Truex is looking to win another race here. No, he's... Ben Dover. He's not going to date Ben Dover. Ben Dover's canonically dead. Remember Ben Dover Memorial Speedway?
Car up top.
Hi, Joey.
You're in the middle. Low, low.
Don't care, Joey. Don't care. Is Jimmy behind us? Or is he ahead of us? I don't know where he's at. Not that it matters. He's cooked, chat.
Line.
Jimmy's cooked. Truex winning could make things interesting because then there'll still be 2 spots on points. One of which will probably be Kevin Harvick. But it's probably right now between Elliott and Edwards, unless Junebug pulls off some shenanigans. Which doesn't look like he's going to. He's probably in like 14th right now by the looks of it. Don't know where Elliott is. Oh, he's running up front. So the biggest question is Edwards then.
Car high.
But I think Edwards had a point advantage on Chase by... Chase was minus 14, I think. And Edwards is plus 7. So Chase would have to beat Edwards by a pretty substantial amount,
Clear.
I want to say. But I don't... Oh, there's Carl. Carl's not running great. Probably just outside the top 20 by the looks of it. I see him on the outside there. So a lot of interesting points battles going on. I think that's Carl at least. But also Chase got some stage points. Meanwhile, we're just riding around at 30th because who cares? We're locked in. But I'm trying to see if the only issue is I'm far away from the battle for the lead, so I can't really tell who's in the mix. I think it's Truex, Keselowski, and Harvick. So Harvick just looking to get in on points. But a win for Harvick would also be huge for him. Oof. 21 to go here at Phoenix, and we're just riding around in 30th. Yeah, it looks like Edwards is maybe, was that 21st, 22nd? Which if Elliott's in 4th, and with the stage points he collected, that's probably enough for Chase to make the championship 4.
Car outside.
I don't really care where we finish. To be TBH. We're just kind of moseying around.
To go.
I'd say keeping the car clean, but we've definitely not been doing that, even though it looks clean. So good job, guys.
Hold the bottom. Stay right there.
Your wash are reacting like Joey Logano. Both of those options are not good for me, so I don't know which one you want me to say. Yeah, Dale Jr., a valiant effort. If you know Red Dead Redemption 2, you know. I thought you were, for a second, when I first looked at that, I was like, is that R2-D2? I was like, wait, no, that's Red Dead. Good video game. I really do not like Rockstar Games as a publisher or all the shit they do, so... I don't like Rockstar Games, but they do make some good video games, unfortunately. Alright. 18 to go. You're in the desert.
Still there.
In the penultimate race of the NASCAR Cup Series season. Or what it should be, and it should not be the championship. Will I play GTA 6? I've never played GTA 5. Does Barb have an official signature? Dude, that's just a PNG of a guy on freaking... Oh, I think he died. Okay, never mind. Rest in peace. I was like, that's just a picture of a guy on the car of Ricky Stenhouse, but then I saw the back that said, like, for our friend. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, Carl is in 19th.
Stay right there. Clear hot.
I have GTA 5 on the 360. I never downloaded it because I got it as from like a GameStop deal where like I basically got it for free because I bought some other games.
All right.
But then I needed like a hard drive for it, and I have a hard drive now for my 360. I just haven't done anything with that information. All right, 15 laps to go. You're in the desert. Edwards is working on a net. I don't know where Elliott is at. I think that's going to be the battle, is Edwards versus Elliott. I mean, Carl has the most... We're going to have a restart. Maybe. Any time now. Yeah, but wait till I...
Watch for debris.
Yeah, GTA 5 is that old. This is true. Well, we're getting a restart. Austin Dillon decided to... He's way over everything, so... Thanks for that, Austin. I think old Jimmy Jam's back here. So, Oh, Keselowski's to the lead. Harvick in second. Elliott's in, like, 5th, so... I think Chase Elliott's going to be that last driver. By the looks of things. Unless Junebug or Boyer could pull some crazy shit off, which I don't think they're going to. Meanwhile, I'm just going to drive through some people, because I don't care. Well, that did not work. Let's see where everyone's at, I guess. Johnson's in 39th, so it's not happening. Boyer's in 14th. Dale's top 10, but it's not looking good for him. I'm staying out. I don't care. Yeah, it released in 2013. Yep. Yeah, I love ping-ponging. I love touching a car, and then it puts me into the other car, and then it makes it worse and worse and worse until you eventually wreck. It's such a good physics. Such great physics. I love it so much. Okay. How many laps to go do we got? Okay, like 7. Oh, Chase Elliott's fighting for the lead. Oh. Why did that do what it did? That didn't really make much sense. Okay, Carl's not looking great either. I think it's going to be Elliott, regardless if he wins or not. Elliott and Harvick. Unless we see some Junebug magic. Yeah, Elliott's in second, so... Brad, even though he's out of the playoffs, looking for a win. Kenseth is up there as well. Harvick is up there. I don't see Dale anywhere. I don't know where he's at. I think he's on the outside there. Losing some spots, unfortunately.
5 to go. 5 to go. Car outside.
Oh, and I got hit from behind by Enumclaw Legend. We saved it, though. And the caution is out again. What car am I running at Phoenix? This is the Ally car. Harvick's back down to 6th. Junior went the wrong way that restart, down to 14th. Okay, well. Oh, Homestead. Oh, the Alaska car. Yeah, no, your brain's been conditioned. It's like Phoenix is a championship. Okay, well, 2-lap shootout in this thing. It looks like our championship 4 is most likely going to be set here. But before that happens, let's lose 8 spots for the hell of it. Wait, Jimmy top 30. He can make it. Let's get this race over with, please. I believe in Jimmy Johnson. I believe in him. Look at him go. It's not completely Jover for him. It is completely Jover for him, but hey. No, he's not. The basement is a privilege. Always remember that. I see the one car, and I'm going to end his whole career. Deserved. 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 I don't care, man. I wanted one more crack at the one because they're letting a literal murderer on the racetrack, and I don't believe that's right. So screw you and your top 20 finish, Jamie, because you don't get that. You don't get it. You don't get to have that. Oh jeez. Okay. Well, I'm probably goofing off a little too much because I know some of y'all are like really invested, but like, hey, whatever, man. Wait, I can get him again. I can get him again. I am justice. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I really wanted some revenge on that one car. Yeah, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Okay, I'll stop. I think that's enough revenge. I could wreck him again, and it would be funny, but I think that's been fair enough. I think NASCAR's probably getting mad at me, but the fans are loving it. Because the fans don't support a convicted felon. Actually, well... Oh, no! Keep your foot in it! He's in last now, so it's worth it. We are now Barb Evil Knievel Dwyer. That was kind of crazy. Okay, Jamie's towards the back of the pack. That's all I care about. Let's just finish this race, man. Kozlowski's in the lead. Truex up to second. Good job, Martin. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna send it. I need to stop messing around, but it's simply too funny to not do. I'm sorry, Ty Dillon Nation. Oh, no caution. Okay, we're fine. White flag, white flag, white flag. 1 lap to go here at Phoenix. We are not in the mix to win this thing, but it looks like Kozlowski's going to pull away from Truex and Harvick. And we're going to be setting the final 4 here. Okay. Whatever, dude. Okay, let's see who made it. I'm pretty sure I know who did. 30th for us. In the totally most serious race at Phoenix of all time. Now we need to actually lock in, though, because now we're getting serious. Wait, did Jamie finish ahead of us? I swear. Alright, here is your results. Okay, we beat Jamie McMurray. That's all that matters. Your race winner, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex, Kevin Harvick 3rd, Chase Elliott 4th. Jimmy Johnson finished 20th. I still think Jimmy's out, but... Yeah, Barb Dwyer, you're going a little too far. She's just feeling a little quirky. You know, quirky girls, you know how they are. They're just so quirky. And sometimes when they feel quirky, they do quirky things. I think Jimmy's still out of it, but, like... 20th is better than I expected for him. Let's see. Nope, he still misses out. So as expected, your final four is Martin Truex Jr., Barb Dwyer, Kevin Harvick, and Chase Elliott. Missing it by 5 points is Carl Edwards. Missing it by 15 is Jimmy Johnson. Clint Boyer and Dale Jr., unfortunately, way out of the mix. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the championship round of the NASCAR playoffs. It's that time, Homestead-Miami. Let's see if we can complete the three-peat. The playoff grid, of course, reset. Whoever finishes the best out of the gang. We're not 66 fan, but it says we are. Shout out 66 fan and, of course, Sanok for doing a lot of the modding. All right. Here we go. We just need to beat Truex, Elliott, and Harvick. No duplicate teams. Last year, 2 Penske cars made it. This year, Furniture Row, a Hendrick, a Stewart Haas, and an Aurora. In the term of Barb Dwyer. And we're looking to get it done here at Homestead. What will you do after you finish this series? Well, we're going to be going all the way up to NASCAR 25. What in the Aurora is Aurora? That's our team, Aurora Motorsports. As in Aurora Borealis. Alright. Does the team have a logo? It does. I kind of whipped it up kind of lazily, so honestly I could probably use a better team logo, but it works. No, I can we get some lore? Just like an entire Google Doc of lore. I mean, sure, I can't promise it won't be AI generated. No, I usually flip in like a Canes or Ally car, I feel like. I don't flip in the Alaska car as often. Alright, important lap here though. We'll probably still qualify like 32nd, but hey. Stage points shouldn't matter. Yeah, I can try to find a PNG for you. Yeah, Heat 3 will be next in a couple weeks. We'll be taking a week off. Oh, 22nd. Oh, that's actually really encouraging that we qualified halfway decent. Let's see where our opponents qualified. Your pole sitter is MTJ. Harvick in 9th and Elliott in 11th. So we start the worst of the 4, but that was to be expected. Alright. Here we go. Championship race. Last season we flipped and still won it. This season, let's hope we win it. And if we flip, we flip. I certainly hope that doesn't happen. We've had enough of that today. And oh my gosh, grip on the bottom of the racetrack, feeling great. Of course, the final races for Matt Kenseth and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. didn't qualify well. Kenseth missed the playoffs this year, but Jr. with a very valiant effort. Edwards just missing the playoffs, but Martin Truex leads over Jamie McMurray. We're not going to wreck McMurray. We had our goofing off. We're going to actually lock in here. The championship race is underway, and we gain a lot of spots early. And there is Chase Elliott, the first of the playoff drivers. He's up to P8 now. And we are flying. Wow. Some good speed early. Now we're going to clear the 21. And oh, a little move. Elliott taking it 3 wide with Harvick for 7th, along with Stenhouse. They're still 3 wide ahead of us. 13 to go in stage number 1. Now we're going to dive it down to the bottom, make a big slide job move. Meanwhile, Truex gets a little loose. Man, we made that stick somehow. Up to P5 already. Oh, a little contact there with Larson. Wasn't quite clear. Larson and Stenhouse up here. Last year, we barely won the race over Brian Vickers, but the championship was already decided by then. Martin Truex in the lead early, but we are surging from 22nd to 5th in 3 laps. And looking for that race lead early. Gonna send it in. Man, I can make this bottom stick way better than they can, it seems. Oh, McMurray, Jamie, do not. All right. I'm not gonna do anything to him. We've got our revenge and then some on the 1 car. All right, now challenging for the lead already on lap 4. We're not gonna quite get it. We'll be side by side with Truex as he leads that lap. Now kind of running the middle here through 1 and 2. Jones, his teammate, is up here as well. Oh, baby. Car stepped out a little bit on exit. Elliott in 5th. Not anymore. It would be ironic if McMurray, like, flipped us. Come into, like, the white flag or something. But now we should be able to get a pretty good run on the 78. Not quite enough. Side by side with Truex. He leads that lap. But I think it's a matter of time, so we can be pretty patient here. I think we're going to get a pretty good run. Not quite able to clear him still. Maybe. Oh, Jones is going to make a move. Oh, jeez. The Furniture Row teammates up here dominating. It's us versus Martin Truex Jr. We're going to slide up in front of the 78, and we will clear him for the lead. Took us 6 laps, 22nd to 1st. Things are looking good. We got speed, man. This is good, because I was worried. Charlotte, we were not fast. But we're able to make this bottom lane work quite well, which I was not expecting. Honestly, given how eventful this race has been, or this episode has been, I'm totally content with a very uneventful, casual race. Oh, Chase Elliott up to 6th. What happened to Truex? He drops back a ton. Elliott up to 2nd. Yeah, there's probably, I think there's about 60-something laps if I had to guess, because both stages are probably going to be 15, and the final stage will be somewhere between 25 and 35 if I had to guess, so yeah, probably like 60-something laps. Which does beg the question. We might have to pit, actually, at stage end. Fuel might be cutting it close. But we are leading here in stage 1. Eric Jones and Kyle Larson up front, so the next running playoff driver is Chase Elliott. Truex really falling back after leading the first few laps. Kevin Harvick, who was runner-up in 2015. Oh, man, Elliott just fell back some more. Harvick, who was runner-up in 2015, is also out of the top 5, and now so is Elliott. So a lot of playoff drivers going the wrong direction here early, but one of those playoff drivers is not us, as we actually tagged the wall there a little bit. We'll drive this view. We can see behind us. I forgot that's the thing I have. That's the only thing is I have way more camera views to cycle through. As Eric Jones, Denny Hamlin, also a big mover. He's up to 3rd early. Hamlin charging in the Toyota. A couple Toyotas. Ricky Stenhouse having a good day as well. And honestly, though, like, Hamlin's starting to hang with us. There's 5 to go in the stage. Stage wins shouldn't matter, but I don't trust this game to not account for that, so I'm still gonna try to win a stage if I can, just in case there's some shenanigans in terms of the points formatting. Edwards up to 5th, but Edwards, of course, eliminated that last round. For those of you just tuning in, your eliminations in the round of 8. Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, Clint Boyer, and who am I missing? Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, Clint Boyer, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. That was the other one. Yeah, Hamlin's kind of hanging with us, but we're trying to break his draft here on the bottom. We're able to make the bottom work, which I'm surprised about. Which, actually, I'm not surprised about because this game is notoriously known for the bottom lanes always fastest. I'm gonna try more like a middle lane approach here. As we have the track position, but we'll depending on what the AI do, I might pit here. If they don't pit, then I'm not going to, but if they do pit, then I will. I still don't trust my pit crew to not choke it, but 49 laps of fuel left. It's cutting it close, but at the same time, we would have fresher tires, so I'll see what they do. I'll react to what they do. If they pit, though, I'm 100% just getting full service. If we lose spots because of it, that's fine, because that means they'll probably just take fuel only, in which case we'll have a tire advantage. But both championship races in this saga have been eventful. Of course, we did the 100% race in 15. We got a speeding penalty because Ryan Newman slammed into us while we were trying to pit. Still ended up winning that. We were wicked fast. And then last season, Heat Evolution flipped early in the race. A couple other issues, and was able to get towards the front, but was having a battle for the lead that kind of left the door open for some of our competitors. But ultimately, we were able to get it done, and the white flag displayed. Not really, I can always say that. But one more lap to go here in stage number 1 of the championship race, and we are holding a good lead over the rest of the field. And as a friendly reminder, I will be gifting 5 memberships if we win the championship. I think I have only 5 to gift, but so make sure you have gifts on, and there's a chance you'll get a free membership from both myself and others if they ever donate memberships. Often have some folks pop in and donate memberships, so if you don't want to pay for one but want a chance to have some emojis and stuff, make sure to turn it on. There's a link in the description. But we will win stage 1. And wow, some big drop-offs for a couple competitors looking at it. Yeah, wow, okay. Kevin Harvick is the best finisher of the chase drivers, or the playoff drivers, in 9th. Elliott falls back to 11th, Truex to 14th, and no one is pitting, so we're going to stay out then. Seemingly, everyone believes they can make it on fuel. So we'll stay out. Harvick, the first other playoff driver, in 9th. As we take stage 1 and green flag out in stage number 2. This one's a little shorter, it looks like 12 laps. Interesting. Expect this one to be 15. And now, through the gears. Yeah, I like this bottom. Feels a little more grippy than I expected it to be. And now Hamlin and Jones, though, we're going to have to hold them off. Don't love that. Is Murph real? I'm not real. I'm a figment of your imagination. Now, kind of sliding up towards the top. And ultimately, it's just going to be a matter of putting together clean laps to win the championship. Don't feel obligated to Zimmer pay, but if you want to, I'm not going to stop you. Because ultimately, I'm a poor college student. But down the backstretch we go. As we're going for 3 championships in a row, but ultimately, our goal is to maintain this track position. Think of it as an incentive. Okay. Yeah, like I said, never feel obligated, though. If y'all just being here, y'all chatting, liking the stream, sharing it with whatever friends or family, that's more than enough. Never feel obligated to, but if you want to, it does help a lot. So let that be known. Yeah, if you do want to donate money so I do a Barb Dwyer cosplay at some point, you can also do that. If you got, because there's some of you who are probably like, yes, finally. I'm kidding. Mostly. Some of y'all are like, I want it, and some of y'all are like, please no. I'm kind of in the boat of, it would be funny, but also like, I have to spend money for that. Is my biggest thing. I'm like, I don't really want to spend money for that. Get you more clicks? Probably. You'll probably have a net gain. This is true. But also I'd have a net gain if I just became like a React channel and just stole other people's content. Do I have $1 million? I have $1 million Monopoly dollars. Does that count? I would die laughing. Honestly, it would be hilarious. Like, people are like, oh man, he's so progressive. Oh, he's so fluid with his gender identity, and I love it. And also he loves NASCAR. That's so cool. Like, there's probably someone who like would actually have that thought, and I'm like, bro, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. Yeah, I would also do like a, hey guys, welcome back to everyone. Or, I don't know if I would do that, or like, hey guys. Like, really, like, sassy. I don't know, which one do you guys like more? Joke's on you, it doesn't matter, because I'm not doing it. Or better yet, Mickey Mouse cosplay stream. You are doing it? I don't know about that. Alright. Oh. Get off the wall. Get off the wall. Get off the wall. Please stop. I am. Pick your poison. Yeah, honestly, that's the most accurate statement anyone's made all day. It's pick your poison in that scenario. What was the challenge? Oh, one of our streams, was this a couple weeks ago? Was this last week or 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. I said if we hit like 60 likes or something, I'd do a Barb Dwyer cosplay. And we did hit that, but I also said if you donated, you can either count it for or against likes. So if we didn't have the like goal, you could count it. So it was basically, it was 60 likes, and then I said 45 net likes. So like to dislike, if we had 45, then I'd do it. But then you could also donate money for or against it. That, yeah. That is what I'm referencing. Anyways, we're just kind of off on a leisurely Sunday drive. We got a lot of Toyotas behind us. Jones, Kenseth, and Edwards. But we're just out here moseying along. Which is probably good, because we caused a lot of chaos the last couple of races. Almost like too much. Like, it was funny. Yeah, for those of you interested in supporting the channel, please follow my Only Murphs. Jones is kind of catching. I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't matter. As much as I do want to win this race, it doesn't matter. But, how many... Yeah, ZoomerPay did kind of save me, so shout out to ZoomerPay for me not having to do the Barb Dwyer cosplay, because I didn't think we were going to be anywhere near 60 likes. We never are. But then I forgot alt sort of thing, and also, like, some of y'all really like that for some reason. Okay. Kenseth is kind of catching us, honestly. I just troll. Honestly, that's valid. We do a little trolling. But once again, we don't need to win this race. We just need to beat the other three guys. We're looking to sweep the stages, but Kenseth with a pretty good run here. He's interested in winning the stage in his final race of his career. Or at least with JGR. Who knows where the future will go. We're going to have to block him, actually. I'm going to give him a lane. You know, he wants the top, most likely. I'll give him the top. If he can pass me around the top, you can have the stage win, buddy. Here we come. Come. But we'll take and sweep the stages. Murph turn plus. There you go. We sweep the stages. Pretty sweet. Let's take a look at our... Oh, Dale Jr. up to 8th. And Danica's in 9th. I don't know what is this running order. Alright, we'll have 23 laps to go. Chase Elliott is your highest running order aside from us in 11th. Truex is down to 16th and Harvick down to 19th. So we got a pretty big cushion. Jeez, this chair is so squeaky. Win Scott the Waz reaction. Hey all, Murph here. Today we're reacting to Scott the Waz. And damn it! I'm not a reaction channel, so I can't react. Oh no. The end. There you go. There's my Scott the Waz reaction. You're welcome. Scott the Waz is goated. Love him. Oh, Jesus. Okay, these JGR Toyotas all of a sudden are wicked fast. Use up Edwards a little bit. Yeah, JGR is wicked fast. Look, I'm glad there's no JGR cars in the playoffs, because on the championship 4 rather, because we got Kenseth, Edwards, and Hamlin all here in the top 5. But ultimately, we just need to stay ahead. I'm content behind Kenseth. This is kind of playing out like the Heat Evolution one did. Or better yet, Barb, you should do a Murph cosplay. I don't really know what that would mean. Just wear like a hat and grow out your hair. I watched a 2-hour Scott the Waz video yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I watched his like Lego game video, and it was great. Okay, we're gonna try to slide up on Kenseth. A little tight on exit. Ooh, a little contact. Murph, dude, you're never gonna believe this. I'm currently doing a Murph cosplay today. Actually, I am wearing a new hat because I went to a concert this weekend and I got a hat for the band, Los Lonely Boys, best band of all time. Go listen to their music; it's so good. If you don't like rock and roll or blues, though, you probably won't like it. But if you're into that sort of stuff, they are so incredibly good. Oh no, Cracky's up to P2? How did that happen? We are getting some pretty good wear on these tires, I will say. That right front is 60% worn. Or 60% left. Yeah, Chris Pratt will be playing me. Does Chris Pratt have a cameo? That'd be so funny if I got like Chris Pratt to actually do voice lines. That would have been so funny. Okay, well, we're struggling for the lead there, but now Stenhouse is holding off the Toyotas, I guess, so thank you. Thank you, Cracky. Still no other playoff contenders in the top 5, as Kenseth's going to slide past Stenhouse on the inside. They're going to be side by side for second as we lead another lap. 15 to go. While I would like win number 10 of the season, I'm also okay if we don't win, if it means we still get the championship. So I'm not going to fight too hard, but at the same time, I would like to protect the lead. I want to win, but I should make a Scott DeWaz car. I don't think that's happening. All right, rip it around the outside. This 20 car, man, I think is faster than us. In NASCAR 15, I haven't been making a lot of 15 paint schemes. I made a car for Michael because people kept saying I should, and I was like, okay, fine. It was very lazy, but I think it's funny. But I haven't done a big 15 paint booth project in a while. I've been kind of just straying away from that. That's usually how it goes with me. Is there'll be times where I really love doing it, and there's times where I like kind of want to break from it. Okay, well, Kenseth's going to slide past us back to the lead. 13 to go here at Homestead. Still no playoff drivers in the top 5. It was Kenseth. Really interesting entrance into the corner there. He's going to squeeze us, actually block us on exit. And we're going to continue to draft with him. We're currently in a good spot. If someone paid me that, like, $100, I would probably make whatever car they wanted me to in NASCAR 15. Nah, maybe like 110 because YouTube takes a big chunk. I'm going to try to pull off the slide job on Kenseth. Not quite clear. Man, what a battle for the lead here. Not that it matters, but... No, it's more than 100 for Barb Cosplay. Or it'd be a net 100. So people who are for the Barb would have to pay 100 more than the people who are against it. Oh! What was that, Kenseth? Alright. Back to the lead. 11 to go. Still no... The playoff drivers have been just non-existent this race. Truex led early and it's dropped like a rock. Elliott, not much of a factor. And same with frickin' Harvick. As we are holding the lead over Kenseth, it's been a back and forth between us and the 20. I'm definitely not going to give it to him, but I'm not going to put myself in a bind to where it screws us over if I think he's just faster than us. We're going to rip it around the bottom here, break his draft a little bit, gain a 10th. Jones in the mix as well. Eric Jones has been pretty dang good this season. Very impressed by him. Surprised if he gets a JGR ride next season, maybe replacing Kenseth. Jones blocks Stenhouse, but not successfully. 9 laps to go. 9 laps away from a 3rd straight championship. And also, currently, 9 laps away from the 10th win of the season. Down the backstretch, Kenseth losing the ground, now getting pressure from Jones. I don't even know where the next top playoff driver is. Furniture row with a furniture, not a front. I said front earlier, apparently. Yeah, I hope it affects his legacy. I agree. Okay. Totally. Oh, anyways, Jones falling back now. Stenhouse putting pressure on. This is great for us. We're starting to get a little gap on these guys. Stenhouse to P2. And that's bad news for Kenseth. He's kind of fallen off here towards the end of this run. He's now back to 4th as Jones clears him, so not good for good old Matt Kenseth. Ricky Stenhouse, I want to point this out, in our last 2 seasons has won a race, but both of them have been after the playoffs started. So it would be funny if he somehow got past us. Kenseth now 7/10ths back. It's not looking good for him. But once again, no playoff drivers other than us up towards the front, it seems. I mean, at the very minimum, Elliott is 6th, and I don't think he is. I can't quite tell. I think that's Hamlin in 6th, from what I can tell. Man, I might have willed this into existence. Stenhouse with a big run. We're going to block down low, protect the bottom, force him to pass us up high. Really having to hold off quite a few cars. And here comes Stenhouse. Ricky wanting that win. I don't want to give it to him, but then again, I don't want to ruin our championship by doing some bad blocks. Stenhouse is going to try to cross us up. We'll shut the door on him. Good battle for the lead here, 5 to go. Well, it's been a pretty uneventful race. I mean, some decent battling up front, but in terms of playoff implications, a nice and peaceful race after what was not a nice and peaceful first round today. The round of 12 was anything but peaceful. It could have actually gotten really badly, but ripping around the top. Edwards now, kind of the top few cars under a blanket here, all within a second. It's anyone's race, 4 to go. We're going to try to continue to defend. See what we can do. SVG's nuts, the GOAT himself is here. As Stenhouse looking fast, man. I feel like we've been a little bit faster than these guys, but then again, they've found a lot of speed as we gain a little bit on exit. 3 laps remain. 3 laps away from a three-peat. Didn't look like we were going to do it at the start of the season. It did not look good for us, but here we are towards the end looking for win number 10 of the season, which would be pretty remarkable. We had 12 in our first season, 8 last year in Heat and Evolution. The Stenhouse and Jones side by side, that's what you like to see. Ultimately, what I want to see is the white flag and then the checkered right after it. But now it's Jones piling ahead. It's a slow car kind of in our picture, but we probably won't get up to him. It's Jones up to P2 as he gets past Stenhouse. It's 2 laps to go. Matt Kenseth's hopes of going out on a win is looking unlikely, as he's now getting passed by Edwards. Back to 5th. It's Jones with a huge run. Huge run for Jones. Jones won in that 3rd win of the season. But ultimately, I want to win, and I want the championship. So we're going to drive it in there. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Uno One Banco. Really good battling up front here, but ultimately, it's not going to matter as we are driving away from the playoff competition. I don't have the code running. As we're going to protect on Jones. Right. Imagine if I did have it running this whole time and you guys didn't know. That would be hilarious. As Jones going to try to rip it around the top. Oh, here he comes on the inside. Man, what a finish. And a victory. And a 3rd championship. And a pretty eventful finish there towards the end. 10th win of the season, and it comes on the biggest stage. Championship number 3. We did it, chat. We did it. And there are... That's a pretty close finish, actually. There are 5 gifted for y'all. This is a pretty close finish. Jones kind of got to her inside there. This top 6 were pretty close.
I'm Jimmy Johnson.
Let me see if I can get a top-down view here. Yeah, pretty close finish. There's your finish. Top 4 all under a blanket. And I thought, see, right here, Jones kind of crossed us up. got to the inside. Pretty thrilling for the lead, but ultimately all the other playoff drivers just were not a factor. Let's see where they end up. Danica Patrick got 7th. Elliott finishes 13th. Harvick 15th. I didn't even see where Truex was. I'm going to have to go back around. Yeah, no other playoff driver in the top 10. So Elliott gets second by default, and Truex 18th. So pretty bad showing for the other 3 playoff drivers. So we didn't even need to win. We could have gotten passed by all those guys. Dale Jr. top 10 to end the season. And we will be going for a 4-peat. And there are your final points in the playoff standings. Well done. And there's the championship trophy. It's really loud, so we're going to skip it. But there you go. And a championship. We got it. Woo! Yeah! I know, I don't know why it's so loud. And a first place to end the season. And bada bing, bada boom. And here are your final standings in the season. So I don't know if these are just including stage wins or not. I don't really know. And yeah, this will probably be the last time I'll ever play Heat 2. So we, of course, take the championship. 10 wins. I don't think that includes stage wins, so that's kind of messed up. We'll have to figure out stage wins, and we'll put it on the website, which I'm still working on. Chase Elliott comes home second this season. 2 wins, well done for him. Harvick and Truex, both with 3 wins. Well done for them, but not good enough. Kyle Busch actually finishes 5th because of the points reset, even though he missed the early rounds. So well done for Kyle Busch. Larson 6th, Edwards 7th. Jimmy Johnson comes home 8th. Clint Boyer 9th. Jamie McMurray 10th. Eric Jones in his rookie season 11th. Brad Keselowski 12th. Dale Jr. made it to the round of 8, but the way the points reset, I guess he's not 8th. I don't know when they made that a thing. But 13th for Dale Jr. in his final season. Denny Hamlin 14th. Ryan Newman 15th. Michael Annett, your Daytona 500 winner, almost won 2 races this season, 16th. Joey Logano, the first in points of people who missed the playoffs. He has missed the playoffs now twice in the Barb Dwyer saga. Matt Kenseth also misses the playoffs. Ryan Blaney in 19th. Kurt Busch rounds out your top 20 in points. Ricky Stenhouse does not win this season. Casey Kane had a stage win, I guess, so good for him. Comes from 22nd. Eric Almirola, 23rd. Austin Dillon, 24th. Trevor Bayne, 25th. Ty Dillon, 26th. Well done, Ty. Good job. Ross Chastain, 27th. Chris Buescher, 28th. AJ Allmendinger, 29th. Danica Patrick, 30th. Paul Menard, 31st. Michael McDowell, 32nd. Landon Castle, 33rd. David Reagan, 34th. Matt DiBenedetto, 35th. Joey Gase, 36th. Cody Ware, 37th. Jeffrey Earnhardt, 38th. Derek Cope, 39th. And in the back, your winner of the worst, DJ Kennington, for Gaunt Brothers Racing, I believe, is the name of the team. Jamie McMurray, 10th. Yeah, but 10 wins is pretty crazy. No other driver. Actually, Brad Keselowski the second most with 4 wins. So pretty good mix. There's a lot of variety in terms of winners this season. So I'll be putting all the stats. I don't think I'm going to include stage wins just because that seems like a lot of work on my part. So yeah, everyone just say Cracky Snort House in the chat. See what it does. Oh yeah, you guys wanted me to check out Denny Hamlin's car, right? Let me see if I can find it real quick before we let me see if I can find it for y'all. Oh, here it is. Okay. Doesn't even have a freaking picture. The preview of the article has a picture, and it didn't even have a picture. Here we go. Okay, and okay, here we go. Ooh, I like it. Okay. How many? I'm Jimmy Johnson. Zimmer Pay, I think you're the 20.
Italian main dub.
Italian main dub, I agree. 3 in a row is pretty hype, even though we're messing around there towards the end. It looks kind of basic, but it looks good. Video stream channels, 18 primary races. Wow, 18 is kind of crazy. This weekend at Homestead is his first time, so that's pretty sweet. 18 races. Car looks good. Shout out Zimmerpay for the dono. But yeah, that will do it here for NASCAR Heat 2. As a friendly reminder, we will have a new video tomorrow, some streams later in the week. No streams next week. I'll say it again when we stream later this week. But Chase for the Championship 2. It's not on this season. It's on Heat Evolution. I'm probably not going to do one on this season just because the work that went into these things is a lot. So, yeah. Be there next. Why no streams next week? I won't be around next week. We'll stream March 30th. April 1st most likely will be. I'll stream Thursday, maybe like Saturday. But that will be when we kick back off. Have some stuff in the works. Excited for it. But yeah, Wednesday the 26th, even though there won't be anything else that week, very, very important. Buff Chris Buescher AI, so true. Yeah, I'm going to go leave and get the milk. This is true. But not until next week. And it'll just be next week. So I'm actually going to be visiting some family next week. So donate 20 memberships. Ooh, I already donated mine. I can't donate anymore. I can only donate 10 a month, and I already apparently did. But yeah, pretty impressive season. Boo, yeah. Yeah, so it's we'll just scroll through our results really quick, I suppose, before we wrap it up, since this will be the last time I'll have this game open. 32nd in Daytona, 14th Atlanta, 8th at Vegas, 21st in Phoenix, 9th at Auto Club, and then of course winning Martinsville. It was a good start. Oh, I like racing for the 10. Oh my goodness, thank you. Okay. This is where the season kind of turned around. Winning 5th, 3rd, 13th, 37th at Charlotte, 19th, 7th, 1st at Michigan, 1st at Sonoma. Almost won 3 in a row here. Then horrible race at Kentucky. New Hampshire finished runner-up. Indianapolis, terrible. Pocono 7th. Swept the Watkins Glen. You got membership for myself? Oh, that's great. Michigan, we won. Another good stretch here. Last at Darlington, even though we're fast. Richmond, we won. And Chicagoland won. Round of 12 was scary. 23rd, 12th, 21st, but we had some points that got us through. Then winning at Martinsville solidified us into the round of 4 and got it done in the championship. It's a little brief summary of what we were able to do in the Heat 2. And yeah, Barb Dwyer Saga will be back on April 1st, most likely. Subject to change. But we'll be doing some stuff later in the week. Not the Barb Dwyer Saga. Appreciate all y'all. Thank you for being here. This was super fun. A little stressful today. Not gonna lie, a little stressful today. I'm probably gonna have a pizza. Should I have a pizza, chat? Pizza to celebrate. I mean, I also finished my my midterms today, so maybe I deserve a pizza. What do y'all think? But yeah, Heat 3, April 1st. Mark your calendars, but more so, mark your calendars. March 26th. March 26th. Be there, be there, be there. I'll put up a premiere page and all that. It is very important to me because I worked very hard on video. So go watch video when it comes out. Also go watch video tomorrow. It is also supposed to be very good video. But yes. Make sure to join the Discord, of course. That's your best way to chat with me and also stay in contact with what all's going on, when I'm streaming, when I'm doing all that stuff. So if you haven't joined Discord or follow me on Twitter, I don't post on Twitter as much, or X, excuse me, but excuse me. Let's see what I did there. Okay, but yeah, appreciate y'all, and I will see you all on Thursday is the plan. So, and Elton Sawyer's promising to be just as bad next season. All right, you love to see it. Peace.